They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, hit the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5-point sale, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops straight go. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this crazy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Man, the fuck is up, family? What the fuck is up with the family? Peace and blessings to everybody out there, man. Shout out to the fam. Y'all in the building. Y'all know how we do it, bro. We in here for today. Shout out to my brother Big Block in the building. Devontae Cromwell in the building. Salute. Windy City. Assassinating niggas, dog. Get them up out of here. 6500. That's that bruh. My man Devontae Cromwell, what's good with it, family? Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Let me see. My man, all things, Big AMC, FSG in the building. Yeah, I say, what the fuck is up? Yes, sir. We in this motherfucker today. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to the family. Shout out to my brother Rod Walker in the building. Shalom King, peace and blessings to you. You know, I don't know who all done said. Let's see. Rallo in the building. Shout out to my nigga Oakland LDTV. Rallo, I was looking for you yesterday so we could have had our reading rainbow. What happened? What happened, nigga? If you here right now, we can get it out the way real quick before Key get in the building. Since you wanted to have a readathon. Like, shit. But peace and blessings to everybody in here, man. Juice Lee, salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. So, it's been a lot of shit that's been coming out now since we might be getting a Bud Crawford versus, well, we might get, Canelo Alvarez is hosting Bud Crawford, right? And it's been a lot of talk out here. Teach, salute, bro, peace and blessings. My nigga Fresh Baker in the building with the motherfucking pies. What up, King? Peace and blessings to you, homie. Peace and blessings to everybody, man. I hope y'all all having a great day, man. I hope y'all families is blessed. These motherfuckers talking about we about to get some more snow next Wednesday, 7 to 8 inches. That shit was fucked up last week, man. I'm tired of this shit. But hey, shout out to them people in LA with the wildfires. Hey, there's some fucked up shit going on in LA, bruh. What they doing like they did down in my hood, how they gentrifying. Like in my hood, right, in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right, we had projects. We had Boston projects. We had Happy Hill Gardens. We had Cleveland projects, and we had Piedmont Circle. Those was the 4 projects. That's where all the gangsters come from in our city. You got Cleveland, that's the east side. You got Boston projects, that's like the east and the north. You got Happy Hills, that's the south side, and Piedmont Circle, that's the east side. That's why everybody say niggas from Winston, if you from the east side, boy, that's the grimy side. But you know, I'm born and raised on the east. You know, it is what it is. East side niggas just have a whole different perspective in life. You know, the west side, that's where the rich white folks and shit stay at. That's where the judges, the people that ran RJR Tobacco Company, the big rich white big wigs, that's what they stay at. You walk over there, they locking your ass up. But what's crazy, right? 3 months ago, all these insurance companies in LA canceled people's, you can look it up, people that had fire insurance, they canceled everybody's coverage that had fire insurance 3 months prior. And they wouldn't allow people to get fire insurance. And then next thing you know, they have this big ass fire that took away everything. What they doing is rescoping the landscape. And the crazy shit about it, people have admitted to seeing arsonists. Like, how the hell is a fire raging on for fucking days and days? They said they seen people making the fire and shit like this, accelerants. And there's not no way they couldn't have stopped this. They could have built trenches. They could have cordoned this shit off. Like, they could have, if they really wanted to stop that fire, they could have took a bulldozer and went like a quarter of a mile up in front of the fire and just did a big ass and did a big ass trench. Like, cut it off. Then the fire couldn't have went past the trench. If you cut that shit off, if you dig a big ass ditch with bulldozers and shit, how the fire gonna jump the ditch? They know how to do this shit. What they're doing, you know, the Olympics of 2028. The 2028 Olympics is coming to LA. So what they're doing, they're cleaning off that whole area, getting everybody the fuck out the way, and they about to rebuild that shit. And motherfuckers with money, that's the only people that's gonna be able to stay there. We see it. I see it done in my city all the time. Like in my city, we also had 2nd Street and 3rd Street apartments. Those were like cheap ass apartments where people used to stay for $450 a month, right? Yeah, that was the cheapest shit in the city because most places, like hell, me and my wife, our shit like 1,600. But you know, but them people used to be right there. Like all around the city, near downtown was projects. They done got rid of all the projects downtown and rebuilt them. And they went from 450 to like 1,500 a month now for 2 and 3 bedrooms. So like they done moved all the black people out the way, and now the rich white people are coming back in because the city's starting to boom again. So that's what they doing right there. They doing this all over the United States though. Like that shit crazy. And did y'all know they're not even teaching kids how to write in cursive in school right now? Like the education system is so bad. Like I know y'all done seen these YouTube shorts where motherfuckers be asking people name 3 countries and motherfuckers can't even name 3 countries. Like the school system is shit right now. That's why my kids are homeschooled and they're getting the shit they need because the education system is failing people. And like my son said he wanted to go to college, and I told my son, I said, look, why go to college? College is just debt. You go in there. Now, if you want to go to college just to have fun, okay, I get you. And I support that. But going, I say it's best to try to get you a trade. It's best to try to get you a trade. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of going into debt and then coming out and getting something that you can't even fucking use. Mr. Price, salute, King. But yeah, that's what I said, bro. 6,500. Learn a trade. A trade to get you. Jado, salute, King. Peace and blessings. Are you fucking serious, Jado? Shout out to my brother LaMarcus Robinson in the building. Tate D, salute, King. Peace and blessings. Yeah, but shit, cursive ain't deemed. Man, all that shit still deemed necessary. My kids learn everything I learned. I'm making sure they learn that shit because who knows what you might need something for. What if somebody writes you something in cursive and you can't read the shit? Damn, TD, you kind of old. Shit, I graduated in '99 though. Von Why, salute, King. Peace and blessings to you, bro. But shit, that was just a little thing I did at first. Kawhi, peace and blessings, my brother. Yeah, let's eat. Let's go ahead and get it started. And I say it every day. If y'all can, let me get 5 people in the Cash App with a PayPal. Support the grind for the day. But we about to get it in. I'm waiting on Key, but I'm gonna get something started right now. I think they trying to line Bud up. They trying to line Bud up. Now, Bud, he's very confident about the Canelo fight. Now, honestly, people can say what they want. Canelo versus Earl is still a bigger fight than Bud versus Earl. If Earl beats the shit out of Fundora like I think he will, we might get back to that Canelo versus Earl. You feel me? Like, because, if Earl does his thing with Fundora, be looking for Earl versus Canelo. I've heard that from a source, that I heard that from somebody that said that after Earl versus Fundora, Earl's thinking about going up to 160 or 168. And that's the weight that Earl should have been at. Floyd Ben said that. Floyd said that Earl should be fighting at 160 or 168 years ago. Like, people don't realize Earl is a big boy. And when you break yourself down and you bring your body weight down like that, you lose your power and shit. Even when you rehydrate, your muscles ain't working at full capacity. And shout out to Earl, he did it for years because 147 is the premier division in boxing. Like, if you think about what division pops off more, the biggest stars in boxing is at welterweight. Like, welterweight is like the million, is like the premier division. Like, 135 is good, 160 okay, 175 good, the heavyweight division. But Floyd made the welterweight division the premier division in boxing. And that's the division that everybody tries to get down to. That's why Sean Porter came down to 147. Joseph Bermia, salute. That's why Fundora told Earl, I come down to 147 and fight you. Because 147 is the bee's knees. It is the bee's knees of boxing. Damn, Jado, you a young one, boy. But Earl will be moving up after this Fundora fight. And like I said, hell yeah, TD. Because I remember, TD, he was sparring like heavyweights. Earl used to spar like heavyweights. Like, he beat the shit out of Rockman Jr. But see, people forget. This is what people forget, y'all. Do y'all know when Earl fought Mikey Garcia, he had to lose 50 pounds? Earl was almost 200 pounds when he fought, when Desmond Johnson, salute my brother. Earl was almost 200 pounds when he went to the damn Sean Porter fight, when he went to the Mikey Garcia fight in the training camps. Earl is a big boy, dog. People don't realize that, but Earl is a big boy. Like, Earl had to drop, that's why he had fat camps. He had to drop 40 and 50 pounds to make 147. Now, would I consider Earl a weight bully? Yes, most definitely. He was hurting him with 16 ounces and headgear, TD. But do I consider Earl a weight bully? Yes. But that shit caught up with him. It caught up with him. Like, as you get older, your body don't work the same. Your metabolism ain't that high. And that shit hurt when he fought goddamn, Yadins Ugas. If y'all remember, the first 4 rounds, Earl couldn't get started. But see, one thing about that shit, once you get your adrenaline pumping and that shit starts getting, like, one thing about your adrenaline starts putting your body on high key. But you got to get the ball rolling. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got to get the ball rolling. You feel what I'm saying? Like you feel what I'm saying? And see, that's where Earl needed time. He needed time to get going. And Bud, when he fought Bud, he didn't get the time. See, Ugas allowed Earl to get the shit going. Bud was smart. He stepped the gas on Earl from the very get-go. He didn't let Earl get the sweat. He didn't let Earl start to get that lather. He didn't let that motherfucker get going. Like in the Udanis Ugas, you remember Ugas was getting off on Earl until Earl got that damn shit going. He started getting it rolling, and then that's when Earl started pounding that nigga. He started pounding the shit out of him. But Bud wasn't going for it. He came with a great game plan. They attacked Earl before Earl can get that sweat going, and we see what happened. But I put a pin in that right now. Shout out to the beautiful queen and my co-host, the lovely Key Alexandria. Peace and bless to you, queen. And shout out to Malik Taylor in the building. Salute, salute.
Hey y'all. Hope y'all having a good day. Salute, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Finally. I want it to be Friday so bad. I'm done. I am done. I don't know what to say. I thought that 2025 was gonna kick off very just quiet and everything, and we got all this stuff going on in the world. And then next thing you know, Jim Jones and Cameron is beefing. Everybody in boxing is beefing and cussing each other out. I just need I need I just need to pull my Rodney King for a moment. Can we all just get along? Why is Jim Jones and Cameron going at it like this?
Oh, you don't know why?
So I'm dead.
First off, I'll tell you why, Keith. First off, Jim Jones is a snake, for one. You remember when Cameron and 50 Cent was beefing? Shout out to my man J.A. Dixon in the building. But first off, Cameron and 50 Cent was beefing. Now, Jim Jones acting like he a tough guy and everything, but Jim Jones used to be that damn little security guard that had the long hair that used to be a backup dancer. But Cam gave him a shot, wrote a couple lines for him, and then Jim got the big head. But Jim had no loyalty. Like, who's Israel? Salute, my brother. But Jim Jones had no loyalty. Jim Jones is the same nigga that left Cam assed out when they got into that big ass fight with them Crips. When the motherfuckers surrounded Cameron, they was trying to hop the fence. Jim Jones took off on his ass. They both took off, but Jim Jones took off first. Cam got a little whoop ass on his ass. But you my guy. I brought you in, and then 50 Cent pulled the damn rug, and y'all know 50 Cent's a petty motherfucker. But y'all remember 50 Cent was hosting a rap basement. He brought Jim Jones into the thing, with that balling, like balling. He had the interview with and when that happened, that was the end of Dipset. But if you go back and watch it, man, 50 Cent even wiped the booger on that nigga, dog. Like 50 Cent wiped the booger on Jim Jones. Tony Yayo was sitting there laughing the whole time because Jim Jones didn't even know they were playing him. Jim Jones thought, shout out to the beautiful Queen Barbara D. How you been, Queen? I hope everything's well with you. But 50 Cent, they showed how a clown that Jim Jones was. Like, nigga, you sold out your man. Because you was trying to get under 50 because 50 had a bigger name at the time. Like, Jim Jones a fucking snake. And then Cam stopped fucking with him. And now Cam and Mace getting that money and Jim Jones is broke now. So Jim trying to get some damn motherfucking attention. That's all that is, Key. But yeah, Jim Jones did some snake shit on Cameron. That's what fucked up Dipset. When 50 Cent got Joel Santana and Jim Jones, that's why Cam only fucks with Freaky Zeke and with Hill Rail, but Hill Rail's out of it anyway. But yeah, that's what happened with that shit right there. You don't never cross your brothers to try to get a bag. And that's all Jimmy Jones wanted was a bag. He was trying to cross out Cam for 50, and 50 really didn't want the nigga. But 50 played that nigga, and he did it on live too. Like, they was joking on the nigga. They were wiping boogers on that nigga and everything. Can you go back and watch the video? And Jim didn't even realize, but he was just, 50 is the king of trolls, man. One thing about, don't beef with 50, because 50 gonna take it all the way there. That nigga ain't got no cut card. But, he did him dirty and then sent them back. And that's what Cameron was like, man, we done. Dipset over.
Well, I just hope that they come to an agreement or something. I hate to see that this is occurring. So I'm dedicating my portion of the show to them. Like, dang, so many memories. I was in my 25 bingo. I also want to give. I also want to say happy birthday to Bernard Hopkins.
B Hop.
Shout out to one of the greatest to come out of Philly, one of the greatest fighters, of course, Hall of Fame fighter. And legend has it that B Hop is still in the bathroom waiting for Bill Haney. So,
You know, Bill Haney stopped using public bathrooms behind that shit.
so happy birthday to Bernard Hopkins, man. Let's kick this off, man. It's a lot. Oh, one last thing.
Hey, shout out to my man Key Hype, man. How you been, bro?
Absolutely.
Blessings.
Also, last thing, shout out to the Aaliyah estate. Continue to rest in peace. But for all of those who have younger daughters that like to play with Barbies, Aaliyah's have a Barbie coming out tomorrow.
Oh, what?
Yeah, she has a Barbie. What's so crazy is that Aaliyah's her legacy still lives on as far as charts and albums and singles
I
and
feel sorry
everything.
for her though, man. She went through a lot of shit though with R. Kelly and all that shit. And then Dame Dash really loved that girl. And that showed how a snake Jay-Z was because while Dame Dash was trying to marry the girl, Jay-Z was trying to get her from he was steady going behind Dame Dash. That's what messed up the damn rock. Aaliyah's death fucked up Rockefeller.
So yeah, well, we're not gonna get into that, but happy birthday. I mean, so congratulations to Aaliyah and happy birthday to the hip hop legend Slick Rick. Now let's get into it, y'all.
All
Let's
right,
get
shout out to the beautiful Ashley Corner in the building. Salute Queen. If y'all not subscribed to Ashley, you're missing out on a woman that knows her shit. You know, and it's a couple women out there that know their shit, like especially my co-host Key. But Miss Ashley know her shit. 2 Cent know they shit. Like it's a new era in boxing right here, and these women know more than niggas do. Like for real. And shout out to my brother Thomas Hill in the building. Salute King. Hope all is well with you as well, brother. And I like to say a shout out to my brother who's Israel in the building. Peace and blessings to you, who's Israel in the cash out with the $5 holler. I appreciate you, my brother. And I just need 4 more people to support the grind now. My man, who's Israel, kicked it off. And shout out to my brother, Jay Boxing. I wouldn't say Aaliyah was a hoe who's Israel. She was married to R. Kelly when she was 14. I mean, you know,
15.
well, he was messing with her when she was 13. They got married when she was 15. Like, that's like a kid getting preyed on. That's like,
Okay, let's get to boxing talk, y'all, because that's
okay,
a
well,
touchy subject for me.
yeah, we go
Hey
to my
y'all.
other show. We go to my other channel for that. But what I was saying when Dr. Key came in the building, I pulled his pen out real quick. Yeah, so it's been reported that, like I said from my sources, that after the Fundora fight, Earls is thinking about moving up to 160 or 168. And like I said, Floyd said that Earl should have been at 168 or 160. And that would be a great look for Earl because, like I said before, Earl was, man, when he fought Sean Porter and when he fought Mikey Garcia, he was well over 190 when he went to the daggone, when he went to the weight. That's why he had fat camps and both of them things right there. And what's crazy is for him to have the commitment to bust down 40 pounds in how long is like 9 weeks? Like that's crazy. And he like when he fought Sean Porter, he couldn't even get strength and conditioning because he is going through a fat camp and he had to get that weight up off of him. But Earl's looking good right now. Fundor's gonna be in trouble. Fundor's gonna have to stand on all that shit he said, talking about coming down to 147 and fighting Earl. Now Earl came to your backyard. And shout out to Earl because they said if he puts on an impressive performance, they thinking about, oh yeah, Keith, they thinking about revisiting the Canelo fight. And that puts me to what I was saying as well. Like, is Bud trying to are they trying to line Bud up? I talked to Key about it earlier today, right? It's a lot of people out here disrespecting Canelo's power. You got Floyd Mayweather. He sat there and said Canelo ain't even the top 10 hardest punches he's fought. Now, also, Triple G, and you can go check out both articles. They own Seconds Out. Shout out to Seconds Out. They always be having the good articles and stuff. They be having good interviews as well, but shout out to Seconds Out. But they also had an interview with Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. And Gennady Golovkin, they asked him about Canelo's power. And they asked about Terrell Davis, Salute King, and they asked about the sanctioning, I mean the punch that he let get through in the first fight. And Triple G said he allowed Canelo to get through because he wanted to test Canelo power. And so they asked Triple G. They said, "Oh wow, Kawhi Elliott, you say he got a wounded shark shirt? I ain't seen that. That shit probably cool. You know, a wounded animal is the worst animal. They'll kill you. But Triple G said that Canelo's power felt like a slide and slap. Skills from New Orleans, salute King, peace and blessings. So everybody, like, you got Floyd, you got Triple G. They downplaying Canelo's power. They saying Canelo doesn't hit that hard. But what do y'all think, Key? Because I digress because I've watched Canelo beat a nigga arms in. Like he beat Calvin Smith's arms in, and that takes power. And then I've watched Canelo destroy Billy Joe Saunders' face. And me and Key was talking about it earlier. Triple G saying all this, but I could have sworn he rocked Triple G a couple times in the fight. Just like he said, I thought he rocked that man in the fight. So I don't know if they're trying to give Bud a false sense of security, but I'm gonna tell you like this: Charlo said that shit hurt. I mean, you see, it made Charlo switch his whole fighting style. Charlo went away from being an aggressor to being on the damn back foot, and he was countering, trying to catch that man. Picasso, salute King, peace and blessings. Exactly, Ashley, and plus Floyd got hit by the 154 Canelo. Canelo's 168. And yes, Bival's arms were swole up too. So Bud saying they got Bud talking about he's not worried about Canelo's power. All right, you like sleep on it if you want to. And yes, Mr. Pryor, yes, Canelo hasn't had a KO since the pandemic. But one thing I can say, everybody Canelo has fought has been bigger than him. Jaime Munguia was over 200 pounds. So was Edgar Berlanga. And you know, Triple G ain't going out. You ain't putting Triple G down. Me and Key was talking about how some people, what they say, Key, they don't make them like that no more. How some people just got a beard on them. TM salute, King. But, you know, some people got them damn beards. Like I even told Key and told her, like, when I boxed, I've been buzzed a few times. Hell, I even been knocked down before. Like, honestly, but I won, but still. I be wondering how somebody like Triple G or Canelo, they ain't never been dropped. Like, damn. But let's go, Key. Key, what do you think about that, matter of fact? What do you think about them saying Canelo ain't got no power in his shots?
I will only take it from Triple G because that's the more little bit recent. Shoot, both of them need to be studied. Both of their DNA need to be broken down and their skulls need to be studied because they both have hell of a chance. Their recovery time. I mean, I seen Canelo hit Triple G with something that dropped Berlanga and Munguia, and I seen Triple G. Yeah, I seen Triple G hit stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hit Canelo with something where with Triple G stopped his previous opponent. So
that corkscrew punch.
I think both of them need to be studied. As far as Floyd, you know, Floyd is Floyd. I don't really take too much credence into what Floyd says about his opponents. You know, him and Canelo, they always had something, you know what I'm saying? Like he always had a little something with Canelo, which rightfully so, because they pumped up Canelo over him and everything. It was kind of it was really disrespectful how they did Floyd and that whole Canelo. So you know, Floyd gonna do this. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
And Floyd made Canelo. That's the crazy shit about it, though, Key. It's funny how Floyd made him, and they try to elevate that man. And you know what? Out of all these years, Key, Canelo's biggest fight is the one that he lost to Floyd. Like that's his most biggest fight is the one that he got beat with Floyd. That's his biggest fight. If you go look at his whole record, That's his most marquee fight. Not him getting undisputed or nothing, but the best, the hell of a fight. Well, when his best fight, but his most memorable fight is him getting beat by Floyd when he was 20 pounds heavier on waterweight.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait for them to announce it. We're gonna get more into Bud conversation once we get into everything that Turkey has done within the past 18 hours. So if you have been living underneath the rock, hey Israel, hey Tay, Picasso, Jay, the beautiful Ashley's Corner, the beautiful Barbara D. Always a blessing to see y'all. Pride, how you doing? All things my right hand. Salute y'all. Hey bruh. So if you've been living under the rock for the past 24 hours, it went down yesterday. Everybody was arguing. Everybody was arguing and fighting. Okay, so it kicked off with Bud and Tank.
I love that shit, TP. You
Yes,
know, we like that
we're gonna do a
shit.
deep dive into that one. So it kicked off with Bud and Tank, and then out of the blue, here comes Mike Coppinger on a super saver hole type of mission. So he trying to save Bud, and then here comes Leonard Ellerby cussing Mike out. And then, and then after that happened,
It was a
for
battle
some
royal.
odd reason, Africa decides to cuss out Tio. And then after that happened, Tio cusses out Tank. And then after that happened, it
It was a battle royale.
was just everybody arguing for no. I'm like, yo, wait, what the heck just happened, bro? Everybody was fighting. And then
Shout out to the beautiful Savage Killer Queen in the building. Salute, Queen.
salute Queen, salute. Hey, I'm busy. Good to see you. And then after that, the video comes out of David Morrell and David Benavidez cussing each other out. So everybody has just been, hey TM, everybody, hey Tay, has just been cussing everybody out. It's been
This
one big
one.
circle.
And
So
guess what
let's
else video came out? Before you
what?
and the other video came out, Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia.
Oh yes, Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia got into it at the award show, and it was like a little shove match going on.
Conor
It's
Ben tried
just,
to punk him, didn't he?
yeah, he
Like,
did.
and I was like, Ryan, like, I'm gonna hit you with this left hook. But Conor Ben sat there and pushed and jacked up Ryan. You see how he jacked up Ryan? I was
Yeah,
like, oh shit. Busy, salute, King. TM salute. But Conor Ben, I got Ryan Garcia stopping that nigga. My nigga Tim Stout in the building. Long time, fam. Hope everything's been great with you, brother. But you know what's crazy? Twitter ain't going nowhere. Savage Queen, because Elon Musk owns Twitter, and he also owns Donald Trump. So they're not getting rid of that. But Key, that nigga jacked Ryan up, and I seen in Ryan's face like Ryan wanted to swing on that nigga so bad, and this nigga gonna walk up to Ryan and talk about, nigga, this is my city. You think you about to come up here and
everybody wanna come at Ryan Garcia when he on them papers. Y'all leave Ryan alone. Hey
what?
Faye.
Have you noticed that though? Everybody is coming. Why is everybody coming? All right, I'll pull it up, Ashley. But everybody's coming at Ryan Garcia. Like,
Yeah, he on them
is either
papers.
trying to get
Leave
the
Ryan
bag?
alone, y'all. And
Do
y'all
they
know I
think
can't stand Ryan.
do they think he's soft or something? Key?
I think so, but we're gonna get to it because Ryan came out with a statement today. So we're gonna get to it all. Hey Faith, hey, it was somebody, Thomas Hill, salute King. Good to see you guys. Picasso, salute. J.A. Dixon, what's good, homie? So look, let's break this down from like piece by piece because everybody is fighting. So for some odd reason, Bud Crawford, which I said yesterday, Upper, I did not see Bud there at the award show. I think I said this Monday. And I've been looking. I'm like, maybe I missed Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, was he there? I know he was in London, but I wasn't sure if he was at the awards.
I
So
don't
I'm
remember
like,
seeing the
why
picture,
is Bud
man.
Crawford coming for Tank Davis? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
was there. He was there. I remember him in the picture. He was there.
Okay, but still, like, come on now. Bud kind of like I still haven't seen the pictures, but Bud kind of like inserted himself into that argument. And y'all seen what happened. We were reading the tweets off yesterday. But then after I had got off, I don't know if y'all still were going on with the tweets. But I just want to let y'all know. Shout out to the Scorpios. Okay, I'm a Taurus. Taurus and Scorpios are mirrors of each other. All right, we're. Oh, go ahead, Upper.
What are you doing pouring the
I'm
milk
gonna wait till
first?
you finish. Ashley and them was asking for they wanted to see the Connor being around. I'm waiting till you finish. Go ahead. I'm just getting it
Okay.
prepared.
Okay. So, um, gosh, you made me lose my train of thought. So
You said Scorpios and Tauruses.
okay, Scorpio and Tauruses, we're mirrors of each other, meaning
What's that
that when
mean?
you
Okay.
like we're the same, like we're twins. So
Oh,
I
okay.
always caution people when you go low, we go to hell. There's no off and on switch. There's no in between. A lot of us has had to go to anger management or some form of therapy to get the words. You know what I'm saying? Because we will cut you down at your knees. We don't care. And the difference between a Scorpio and a Scorpio will leave you down there. Us Tauruses, we'll help you back up. You know what I'm saying? We sorry. Try to, you know what I'm saying? Because like we have that self-realization, like, you know what, we shouldn't have said that. Let's be nice. Scorpios don't care. So when Buzz started coming out at Tank, all of a sudden Tank is the bad guy
Which one is a
because
Scorpio?
he said that, huh?
Which one of them is the Scorpio?
Tank is a Scorpio. So when
Okay, okay.
when Buzz started coming out at Tank and Tank got aggressive, Tank don't know how to play games with y'all. He gonna go straight at you. So I don't understand where all of this uproar is about. Like, oh, Tank went too low. He talked about Bud family. Look, okay, should families be off limits? Absolutely. But let's not forget, Bud Crawford has been sending shots and has been directing a lot of attention towards Tank Davis since 2023. Okay, that's number one. All right. Number two, Bud came at Tank first, knowing that Tank got a smart mouth. Y'all know Tank be cussing people out. He don't care. All right, tread very lightly with him. And so then, and he thought that Tank was going back down, and he did not. And Tank doubled down on it. Now, do I believe that families and all that should be left out of the mix? Absolutely. However, I will say this though, we come from an era when who was it that smacked Mosley wife butt? Who was that?
Margarito. I
Uh
mean, Mayorga. Mayorga.
Mayoga.
And he paid
Yes.
for that shit. And shout out to my brother Rick Timms, the OG in the building, and Dondrick them in the building.
Exactly. No, I was just giving an example, Rick. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, And then also exactly, Ashley, it's just certain people that don't know how to argue. They go straight for the jugular.
In person, I
And
don't
then
argue. In
and
person, I
then
don't argue at all. You get hit
yes.
like that.
And then not to mention, right, not to mention we came from the era of Tyson. Tyson used to disrespect and cuss out everybody. We come from an era it's like, come on, y'all. Y'all know how this stuff get down. I mean, come on, where was all of this when, and I don't mean to bring up the Haneys, but remember when Bill was sending subliminal shots towards, well, not subliminal, was going at Shakur Stevenson's fiance. Where was all this energy? Bill should be going at this. Like, y'all was,
And
come
you know what
on now,
makes
like
me
y'all gotta stop with this with all of this what is the word I'm looking for, like where it's good for one, it's good for this person or good for these people to, you know what I'm saying, say whatever they want, but
it's
it's an
good when you do
outrage.
it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck it. Like my man said, remember?
Exactly. um
Throwing rocks and hiding your hand, basically.
I don't like, hey Andy, hey
But
Brian,
you
my
know
right
what's
hand,
but
Salute
you know
King.
what's crazy though, Key? And shout out to Brian the King Falcon, big AMC in the building. You know what's crazy though, Key? Like Bill, I was like, Bill, you just opening up your son for some bullshit. Like you going at Shakur about his girl, but your son's wife was a prostitute. Like,
Okay, let's get back to Bud and Tank Upper. No, we're not
okay,
doing that.
okay, but yeah,
No.
hypocrisy. That's what it's called, Jado. Hypocrisy. That's exactly what it is.
Hey Jado.
I couldn't think of the word. But shout out to my brother Kawhi Elliott in the cash out with the $1 holla. Appreciate you, King. And if y'all could, can I get 3 more people to support the grind for the day? I just need 3 more people to support the grind for the day while we bring you this good boxing content. And Key, let's get back to Bud.
Absolutely. But go ahead and play that video because we got a lot to
Okay.
dissect with Bud and Tank. But go ahead and play
Here
that for
you go,
Ashley.
Ashley. And whoever didn't see it, here you go right here.
Colin McGuigan, IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Ryan Garcia. Ryan, how are you doing? You good?
Yeah, good. How you doing? Don't fall.
Close.
Yeah, close.
Ryan, obviously you're here. You spoke with Turkey Al Sheikh. Just tell us a little bit about those conversations.
We got big plans, man. Ready to take on tough challenges. All right, bro. Tough challenges in 2025. To be honest, I'm here to test myself, fight all the best fighters like I have been, and just finish the job. What my goals are.
When you spoke to him about the Devin Haney fight, what were those conversations, and how likely are we to see you in the ring with him next?
I mean, very likely. We're close. I mean, that's a fight that Turkey wants, a fight I want, but things need to play their part before I even consider it. You know, they got to drop that lawsuit amongst other things.
Would you fight Conor Benn? He's there. Is that a fight?
Yeah, of course I would fight him. Yeah. How does it go? You tell me. You tell me.
Won't work on me. You know.
We'll see. That's what they all say, but somehow I find the target every time.
Don't be talking shit in my seat.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
talking
I'm
shit in my
serious.
seat.
Come on now.
Don't
Come
be
on now.
talking shit in my seat.
You know how it is.
No,
Your
what do you
city.
mean?
Your city.
In my seat.
You don't think I'm gonna hit you
in
with
my
that left
seat.
hook?
No.
For
Go on,
many
go for it.
fighters like you,
Go for it,
I
go
thought
for it,
that was
go
strong.
for it. Go on,
Yeah,
go
you
for
go
it.
for it.
Go on,
You
go
go
on,
for
go on,
it.
go
You
for
go
it.
for it.
What do you mean? Go on, you go
You're the
for
one
it.
that started that shit.
Go on, you go for it. Go on, you do nothing.
Ryan, before you go, can you just give us a reaction to that bit with Conor Benn?
Classic Conor Benn. It was fun.
You think you beat him?
Yeah, of course.
How does it end?
I knock him out. He's a little too jittery. Is this our car?
Is this our fight?
And y'all know something. I also agree with Ryan Garcia.
Yeah,
I
of
think
course,
Ryan
yeah.
Garcia will knock that nigga the fuck out. But it's crazy though.
Where's our
Yeah,
car?
where are you, James?
Ryan, how tough has it been mentally being out of the ring all this time?
It's been hard, man. Watching everybody get a fight and stuff is just, it's tough. It's really tough.
What month could we expect to see you back?
Target date is probably in May. Yeah, May. It's freaking cold. Oh my.
Ryan, appreciate you.
One thing I like to say, shout out to Ryan for keeping this cool, but Conor Benn don't stand a fucking chance with Ryan, even though he's going up to fight Chris Eubanks. But it's funny how niggas have to try to assert dominance and shit. Like, that shit was uncalled for what the fuck he did, though. Like, that shit didn't have nothing to do with it. Conor Benn was just trying to flex on that man. But Conor Benn gonna get knocked the fuck out if he fight Ryan Garcia. Or if he fights anybody in his weight class. That's why he keep going outside that shit. But Ryan sat there and said, I'll left hook your ass, dog. But Andy Gill, salute, King. Conor Benn ain't been on them eggs. And you know what that's called, Key? That's that roid rage. Conor Benn got that motherfucking roid rage right there.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
No, that's what it is. He's on that fucking roid rage. Like, that whole shit, like, Ryan came up, he greeted the nigga, he gave the man a hug, he shook his hand. Where'd all that hostility come from? Like, Conor Benn got hostility for no reason. Like, real niggas don't do that shit. Nigga, you tried to do that shit on you tried to do that shit on the damn live. Like, Conor Benn tried to make a viral moment. That's all that shit was, Key. Everybody keep trying to make a viral moment on Ryan Garcia. Bill tried to do it. Conor Benn tried to do it. And they will get their ass knocked the fuck out. And I would love to see Conor Benn versus Ryan. Keep that motherfucking energy. Tell Eddie to hook it up. And I guarantee you, at 147, Ryan stops that nigga. And I bet the house on that shit. Ryan will stop that nigga. He just had problems in his last fight. Without his eggs, without the motherfucking eggs, Conor Benn went 12 rounds and he was getting popped up. Marquee Big AMC FSG salute, King. Like, that shit was just bullshit. It made that motherfucker it made him look weak, honestly.
Hey Picasso. Hey Marquis. Hey Marcus. Hey Teach. I'm sorry if I missed y'all. I'm gonna get y'all though. But yes, absolutely. I don't care because I listen, everybody is fighting upper. Everybody.
That exchange.
That exchange. It
Yeah,
was stupid. I think it was what we call a measuring, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, like it was stupid. It could have been like I didn't like it. Especially especially after you did that, knowing that you just signed to fight Chris Eubank Jr., which we're gonna get there. Hold on, but let's because Upper, all of them are part of what we're gonna be talking about. Because I have no housekeeping. We're going straight to the main
Oh,
topics.
that's what we. Well, let's get it then. Let's get
So,
it.
right, exactly, Savage Killer Queen.
Salute, Brock Howard.
So hey Brock. So okay, so Bud and Tank. So I guess people were upset what Tank had said. Bud did do a low blow. Now there is an argument happening. Who said what first? Did Bud go at Tank and his family first, or did Tank fire the shot? I don't know. All I'm saying is, look, this is boxing, okay? Some of y'all still supporting Ryan Garcia, okay? With the actions and the things that he said, which were, in my opinion, more egregious, all right? And people are still calling on him to get in the ring and fight. So I don't want to hear it. If Bud and Tank, they want to take it low the way that they've been doing it, get in the ring or have an exhibition. You can't tell me that wouldn't be a million pay-per-view Bud and Tank on an exhibition. That, you know how salty Floyd Mayweather would be. That would be insane.
I wouldn't even want to see that Bud trying to go up to 168. He way too big for damn Tank, man.
I'm just saying, like, all this back and forth, with them being upset, the audience, oh, Tank said this and Tank said that. Okay, I get it. Hey, Strong Armstrong, this is boxing. Okay? Either they're gonna get in the ring or they always gonna take shots at each other. And one thing about it, the elephant that's in the room with all of this that people keep forgetting is EJ and Tank are best friends.
Exactly.
Of course, Tank don't like Bud Crawford. Of course, Tank is gonna take his shots and take up for EJ and say, because he has done that and deleted those tweets. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on. Not to mention, there is a line being drawn. Is us versus them, it appears. And we're gonna get to that. So as that was going on with Bud and Tank, y'all, Ellerby got in the mix and started cussing out Mike Cappinger because Mike tried to say that Bud Crawford is the bigger seller than Mike. Wait a minute now, Mike. Now I remember vividly when Tank Davis was in Atlanta for Mario Barrios. And Mike was one of the reporters talking about that fight isn't going to sell. It's going to have so many comp tickets and blah, blah, blah. And Mike had to eat crow because not only was that a very successful fight that Tank and Mario Barrios did, but it sold out. And the comp tickets were like 100 tickets. It wasn't even in the thousands that they were trying to make it to be. So, Mike,
it was 138 comp ticks.
I think that you have a little bit of a bias towards Tank Davis, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you because I didn't call you up. Huh?
It ain't that. It ain't that. What it is, Mike Cappinger has a bias toward the PBC. If you don't remember, when Charlo got undisputed, you remember how he asked, "Why the fuck you even here?" And they Charlo banned Cappinger for coming to his fights now. Devin Sonia salute. Like, if Charlo's fighting, Cappinger can't even get a press pass now. And I think EJ did it too because they getting tired of Cappinger. Like, that's all he doing is capping. That's capping. Remember, Charlo sat there and snapped on his ass. And see, Cappinger, Cappinger also works for Turkey Sheik now. And the fucked up shit about it, he sat there and did this. He said, let's exclude the Ryan Garcia fight. But if you look at it, Bud has been selling more than Tank. Look at the Spence fight. Well, you dumbass, if you're gonna exclude Ryan Garcia, then you gotta exclude Spence too. Because Spence made that fight for one, and then you're gonna take away an anomaly. That is a fucking anomaly because he was with Earl Spence. If you look at Terrence Crawford's other 4 pay-per-views, they were flopping. This man did 6,000 pay-per-views on BLK Prime and less than a $300,000 gate on BLK Prime versus David Avenesian. He did 130,000 with Amir Khan, 120,000 with Sean Porter. He did 50,000 with Victor Postol. That's his 4. That's 5 pay-per-views, and he did 700 with Spence, who Spence had been carrying that shit. And oh yes, I think he did didn't him and Madrimov? Didn't they do what was the numbers on him and Madrimov, Key? Even though they lost money, didn't they do under 200? And that was with a loaded card. Huh?
What with pay-per-views?
Yeah.
I heard it was under 130.
Yeah. Him and
Wendy City, I
Magimov.
got you. We gonna get there. I got you, Wendy.
Yeah, but him and Magimov did under 130, and they had, oh, they did 75K, and they had Pitbull Cruz versus El Rayo. That brought at least 30K by themselves. Like, I could put Pitbull versus El Rayo on a pay-per-view by themselves, and they'd do at least 100,000 just from their damn prospective fan bases. You feel what I'm saying? Didn't nobody want Bud versus Madrimov. So that's 6 pay-per-views that Bud did. The only successful one he had was with Spence. Now let's go back to Tank. Tank did Frank Martin. That was over a $50 million fight. Altogether, they made over 50 million. Ryan Garcia, they made over 100 million in that fight. Hector Luis Garcia, but Tank versus Hector Luis Garcia did more than any of Bud's pay-per-views besides the Spence one. Him versus Leo Santa Cruz did more than any of his pay-per-views besides Spence. Him versus Rolly did more than any of pay-per-views besides him and Spence. Him versus Barrios. That's all the Tank. So Mike Capper just stopped that shit. The same way you was capping on Charlo and on Spence, you just have a biasness from Al Heyman and the PBC. That's all that shit is. And it's dumb as fuck for you to sit there and say exclude the Ryan Garcia fight, but you don't want to. You taking away Tank's biggest fight, but you don't want to take away Bud's biggest fight, which he wasn't even the headliner. It was Spence card. Like, and it's gonna prove when Spence fights Fundora, that's gonna do over 300,000 with Spence coming off a loss, with him coming off a layoff. Spence right now, people don't even know what Spence gonna look like, and he's gonna do more than Bud did. Matter of fact, more than 2 of Bud's pay-per-views combined. Just watch, because like cocaine drying. Everybody waiting on Spence right now. The big fish, the megalodon is back out the thing. He got a war wound, and he's ready to put that war wound on somebody. Salute to DZ Sanchez in the building. And can I get 3 people to support the grind? Either PayPal or Cash App. We in here. Ruben, we about to get started, J Boxer.
Lord, J Boxing, we already talked about that. I want to know, where is his trainer? Somebody needs to help him. But Mike Coppinger doubled down yesterday evening on Leonard Ellerby and said that he's a fan of Tank's, but he's not a fan of him watching him in total mismatches. Betting lines don't lie. I just want to see him in more big fights. You should want to see that too. So Leonard says, can't make other guys fight unless they want to. What happened to your guy Loma? Damn.
Ooh, but you know something? He talking about mismatches. What about Bud versus Avernesian? Like, Bud knocked out Green Machine or Mean Machine, whatever the fuck his name was, and Mean Machine knocked out David Avernesian. Or what about Bud versus Kell Brook, bringing him down from 154? Bud versus Amir Khan. Like, are we talking about mismatches here? Like, come on now. Bud is the king of mismatches, and he's a very opportunistic fighter. And shout out to DZ Sanchez. DZ Sanchez sat there and said that people was leaving the venue after the El Rayo and Pitbull fight. And I heard that too, DZ. They said a lot of Spanish people left the arena and didn't watch Bud versus Madrimov. They left after the El Rayo fight. And that's what I said. That right there was a main event type fight. Pitbull had a following. El Rayo has a little following. And I told everybody that when they took off Virgil Ortiz versus motherfucking Sergey Bobachuk, I said, this card ain't gonna do shit, because that was the fight I wanted to see the most off that card key, was Virgil Ortiz versus Bobachuk. I said that should have been damn right there. Like, Bud and Madrimov should have been a co-main. I would have made Virgil and Bobachuk or Pitbull and Rayo the main event, because it was bigger than them, and they would probably did more. Dragons of Sashel in the building. Guawa Brethren.
Hey, Dragon, where you been at? Hey, Rick. Okay, so as that was going on, Africa decided to cuss out Tio. Now, as y'all know, it was announced that they're about to put together a Mando for Africa, and it's one of those Mandos. A fight is with Subadel Matias. His next fight is gonna be, yes.
No, I said hell yeah.
Exactly. So that's coming out. So when that came out, Teofimo Lopez decided to send a shot, basically, saying that, you know what I'm saying, who is Africa? Y'all know Tio was on his they don't deserve a fight and they won't, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna beat them all and all this other stuff, even though on paper, and as Bob Arum confirmed, he is turning down every fight that they give him. Okay, that's Tio's own fault. So Tio, so Africa told Tio yesterday in the tweet that basically when I'm done with this, I'm at your helmet. Tio, do not leave 140. We want that fight, Tio. Africa versus Tio. We want that fight. Don't you take your behind the 147. Don't you do it. Okay? Because Tio has said that on his execution list is Bud Crawford, what's his name? Boots Ennis and Tank Davis. How he gonna do it? I don't know.
Three people that he would never fight. But you
That's
know
what he
what's
said.
crazy?
He said that's he trying to execute him.
You know what's crazy, Keith? You know what's
Yes.
really crazy? If we sit back and think about it, Teofimo, in real sense of the word, if we thinking about in real logistics, Teofimo is 3-3 in his last 6 fights. And shout out to my guy Key Height in the building with the $5 holler on the Cash App. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the grind, brother. I appreciate that. And I just need 2 more people to support the grind, and I'm good for the day. I appreciate everybody for coming through, watching the show, and everybody that supports. But Teofimo is 3-3 in his last 6 fights. He got beat by George Kambosos, right? He moved up. He beat Pedro Campa. Then he got systematically whooped by Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin whooped his ass, dropped him twice, but they robbed Sandor Martin. Then he got a win against weight drained and physically bruised Josh Taylor, who had just got beat by Catterall, and he got they robbed Catterall for undisputed. So Teofimo got Jack. See, Teofimo opportunistic as well. So he got Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor was slow. He was sluggish. Teofimo beat him. Then the Puerto Rican that was easy to beat, Jermaine Ortiz, systematically whooped his ass. Jermaine Ortiz whooped his ass. I don't know how they gave Tio that win. I guess because Tio was a bigger name than Jermaine Ortiz, but Jermaine Ortiz beat that man. And then he just went life and death with a man with 7 losses, Steve Claggett. Like you struggled with Steve Claggett, a man who got knocked out by a guy that's 9-24. It's a guy that's 9-24 that stopped Steve Claggett, and Teofimo went tooth and nail. Like Teofimo looked like he lost the fight if you look at his face. He got beat the fuck up, Key. And like Steve Claggett should have been easy work. And then Key, Tio, you the same nigga that begged, cried to Bob Arum. Please don't make me fight Arnold Barbosa. I don't want to fight him. Like Tio, you suck, dog. And nigga, your whole career is a facade. You beat Loma, okay. Oh wow, you beat Loma. That's the only person you really beat in your career, dog. Talk about the takeover, nigga. You need to take off for real. And like I said, I just don't think Tio's that good. Like, yeah, you beat Pedro Campa and you beat a fucked up Josh Taylor, but besides that, who else? And I think he's ducking all the real smoke, Keith. He's just ducking. Because he knows if he fights anybody else, the damn thrill will be gone, Keith. Everybody gonna know, like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna see he's fake. They're gonna be like, damn, Tio got his ass whooped. Like when he was doing that little dance back to the turnbuckle telling Jermaine, come on, man. Nigga, you brought sword swallows out there and got your ass whooped. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking,
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is, Lord Brock, be nice. All I'm saying is, okay, hey Supreme, is that Tio Africa said you on that list after he get done with the IBF Mando, because y'all know the IBF don't play. He at your head. Tio, don't you take your behind the 147 now. That's a good fight for you. That's a good technical fight. And I can't wait. Hey, salute Queen. Salute to beautiful Queen Marshawn West. I
Shout
can't
out
wait
to
to see it.
Marshawn West in the building. Salute, Queen. Hope everything is good with you. That ain't true,
Exactly.
Al. That ain't true, Albert Real. You said Tiafimo cares for the money more than the fight. Instead, that's not true because Key just told us the other day they just offered Tio his biggest paycheck ever to fight. Who was that, Key?
It was Matias, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he just turned down his biggest paycheck ever. So he can't care about
Yeah.
the money.
Yeah, it's not about the money. They gave him Matias, they gave him Brian Norman Jr., they gave him Alfredo Santiago, Myquan Williams, Boots Ennis, and he turned down all 5 of those people.
His biggest payday. So yeah, Tio don't want no smoke.
Yeah, I don't know what T.O. doing. I don't know what's
Tio that
going on.
ayahuasca. What's it called? That Hashua? That ayahuasca or whatever you call it.
Yeah, those mushrooms. T.O., put it down. Put the mushrooms down, friend. Put them down, put them down.
But they turn you to cream of mushroom, nigga.
Exactly. Oh God, upper. Anyways, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. So as they were getting into it, Benavidez and Morrell is getting into it. Now you know we are almost
Oh
18 days
yeah.
away.
16 days away. Ain't
Is
it
it
on the first?
16? Yeah, 16. Yep. Days
It's the
away.
first,
Yep, the
right?
first. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Um,
16. 16. Hey, look, feel like a nigga in prison, Key. 16 and a wake up.
exactly. So they were on Ariel Helwani, his show. Shout out to him because I'm gonna quote what they were saying. So Benavidez basically said, like, you scared. You finna get whooped on. How's your manager getting paid more than you? And all,
What?
talking that big stuff. Yeah, Benavidez was coming,
The manager
saying
getting
all
more?
that. I don't know. You know how they talk back and forth. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
sure what's
Shout out to
going
Supreme
on in
Cam in
there.
the building. And shout out to Coach Diaz. Coach Diaz just said Morrell is ready. That's all
So
we need to hear, Coach Diaz. Thank you. That's a man
yes,
that's in
I
the
was
camp
on.
right there. He's
Hey,
in
coach.
Morrell's camp right there.
Yep. So we're gonna get to that because Morrell looks absolutely shredded. So Morrell was coming back at David Benavidez saying, I ain't gonna lie, it looked like Morrell just woke up upper in chat. I ain't gonna lie, like he was tired or sleep. But he was basically like calmer. I felt like Morrell was more poised in the situation where he was saying, okay, you don't do nothing. You don't have no, he said, you have no power. You have no power in his Cuban voice. What are you gonna do? Da 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 da. Like he was saying like basically accumulation shots. That's all Benavidez does. Now that
I've been
this
said
fight is
that.
almost 2 weeks away, y'all, is there some truth to this? Is Morrell accurate in that?
Well, I've been said that, Key. Remember I said that Benavidez, he trades in power for speed. Because Benavidez, if you know, he's always squared up in front of his opponent. Like he's not perpendicular. He's square. He's straight up and down. Both they are parallel. And I sat there and said that. And I sat there and said that if he put one foot back and he gets perpendicular, he would get more power. But I said he's trading speed for power. I mean, he's trading power for speed because when he's straight up there, he can let accumulation go. He be what's that, shoe shining. But since he's a bigger person, when he shoe shines, it hurts because he's heavier. He's heavier and he got motherfucking weight behind the shots. But like I said, David Morrell, he's Benavidez is he's kind of tired. I mean he's kind of nervous. That's why I think he got this energy. Morrell, he knows what's up. He knows what he's in chance for. Like Morrell Benavidez ain't really been against nobody who could test him the way. And people forget. Go back and look at the Caleb Sweethand Plant fight, right? Caleb Plant doesn't have the power. But the first 5.5 rounds, Caleb Plant was putting on a masterclass boxing David Benavidez's head in. He was boxing his head in. Now just think if Caleb Plant had power, Benavidez would have been hurt right there. Now let's segue to David Morrell. David Morrell got all the skills that Caleb Plant has, plus he has power in both hands. And Benavidez hasn't been in there with somebody that can crack like that. But guess what? David Morrell has. Remember, David Morrell lost to Olex Iglesias. Oh, I don't think I said his name right, but he lost to Olex Iglesias. It was a close fight, but Olex Iglesias, I think he might be one of the best at 168 right now. So Morrell has been in there with that type of competition. Benavidez hasn't been in there with somebody that can push him to the limit. And Morrell, he's ready for it right now. So Benavidez, he's coming in there overconfident, and it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Well, Brock, he might have been on snack that fight, but it didn't help his power. B Dog, salute, King. So yeah, I thought it was a draw as well, B Dog. I felt like Caleb Plant won the first half of the fight, and Benavidez destroyed him the second half. Benavidez ass whooping looked better. It's like with Devin versus Loma. Like Devin won 7 rounds, but the 5 rounds that Loma won, they looked spectacular. And Paul Game up in the building. Salute, Shane. Peace and blessings to you, my brother. But you know, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I'm ready. We got 16 in the wake up, like niggas counting down the calendar days from prison. So I can't wait to get in there. And like I said, I just need 2 more people to support the grind. Give me 2 people in the Cash App or PayPal, and I'm back to Key. And oh yeah, shout out to Coach Diaz in the Morrell camp. He said Morrell is ready, and I'm ready to see it. Like this shit, like Christmas when you were a kid, Key. I can't wait. I haven't been this excited over a boxing match since Bud and Spence, even though we got a dud. But I'm excited about this. Strong arm strong. Salute my brother. Peace and blessings to you. But yeah, I can't wait.
Um, Also, if you're going to be in a Vegas area, remember on February 1st, y'all know I'm doing all the tickets. So there is about 1,800 tickets left.
Really?
They are looking at a full sell. Yeah, they're looking at a full sellout. It's being predicted that they are looking
They
at a
got to
full
resell
sellout for
some of
this
the
fight.
tickets
But
too.
yeah, for the Battle of the King Davids. When they were young. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Also,
Morrell ain't had
so
that many.
let's
Morrell, I think he was like 150 and like 4. Like that man had a hell of a background, and I know Caesar and Olis Iglesias beat him, but he beat a lot of good people. So David Benavidez, I'm gonna tell you like this though, the winner of this fight is next up. Like the winner of this fight right here, Key, is going to catapult somebody into superstardom right now. What you
yeah, because
mean?
Canelo's
I
on the
thought
way
both
out.
belts was on the line, Diaz. I thought David Morrell's belt and Benavidez belt. It's a unification match. It's a unification of minor belts. That's what we was talking about. This is the first time I've seen people unify secondary belts.
No, maybe they changed it. Canelo has the power trying to diminish the questionable and seems to be propping up to fight, but it's far from reality. Yeah. Salute Rod. How you doing, King? And J.A. Dixon, I saw that comment. Log out, sir.
Um,
Whatever. Don't bring Boo Boo into this, okay? He ready for all the smoke.
he said it.
Period.
That's what Boo said.
And
He said he gonna shit on
exactly. He
somebody.
said he gonna fight.
He said he gonna shit on somebody.
Exactly. Whatever, upper. Anyways.
I mean, if you say something,
Anyway,
Mr. Pryor, we can put something on it, bro.
um David, when he's ready to, oh Lord. You know what? I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I
Make
want to
sure you
see it
come back
all.
the next day.
Both of these fights. Benavidez is overhyped. Benavidez is a good fighter. I never say he overhyped though.
I wouldn't
I
say
don't think
he's
he overhyped
overhyped.
Jay.
He did beat an undefeated Demetrius Andrade, and he beats Caleb Plant, and he beat Ronald Graville. Yeah, Coach
Now,
Diaz, you know
Pitbull.
both of them got the belts at 175. Benavidez is the WBC what's it called, Key? But you know Morrell is the WBA world champion, not the super, but he the WBA world champion, and Benavidez is the WBC
You talking about
interim.
interim?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go missing Supreme Cam, I promise. But speaking of going missing, Pitbull
I think he
Cruz.
had beat Berlanga. Boo will beat Berlanga, dog.
So who said something? You know what, Jay? Boxing. Y'all, matter of fact, don't bring up Boo Boo.
Boo
Okay?
will beat
Don't
the
bring
shit out
him
of.
up,
I think
y'all.
Boo will beat the shit out of Edward Berlanga. Honestly,
Doing those repetitive combos, man, he get pieced up. I want to hear the excuse. Okay, okay, Jay Dixon coming with
it
the
ain't
heat.
no excuse.
Ain't gonna be
I'm
no
just glad.
excuses. He
See,
got whooped.
I'm glad this fight's here because everybody that's saying this, I want to make sure y'all come back after the fight. Just make sure you show up after the fight.
Uh, yeah, make sure, like in the words of Upper, make sure everybody here who gonna eat crow, who gonna stand and beat their chest, say, yeah, I told you so. But speaking of told you so, Pitbull Cruz did an interview with Hey It's Marcos SV. Shout out to them.
Bravo,
And
you
he
behind,
said
brother.
Upper,
You way behind, my brother.
what? Oh, Rod, somebody put in the comments that Rod is behind, so I'm gonna speed it up. Hey Skills, and Skills is behind. Just put a comment in there saying y'all gotta play this video.
They like an hour behind, ain't
My
they,
poor,
Keith?
yeah, my poor Kings is behind now. But Pitbull Cruz, speaking of behind, he said that he not fighting El Rayo no more. Upper.
What?
He said because he ain't got time to run around in the ring. He said that's not his fighting style. How do you say that in Spanish? Jay, Upper, what my Hispanic
No
said?
mas.
He said no mas,
No mas.
no mas, and then how you say I'm not running in the ring. How do you say that in Spanish? I'm not running in the ring. I'm not running around in the
I'm
ring.
not running around.
Somebody put it, Coach Diaz. How do you say that in Spanish? That's basically what Pitbull said. Pitbull said, get somebody else to do it. He's not going to get his get back for losing his title, the WBA, against Pitbull Cruz. So, boom. We can officially erase that off. The no mas no me gusta. Okay, no mas no me gusta. All right, that's what he said, Jay. Exactly what he said in Spanish. So no Pitbull and El Rayo Part 2.
He
He's
said
now.
what?
What does this say about Pitbull
He
Cruz
said
legacy?
is what?
What do you
I'm about
mean?
to say no. Exactly. That's what I thought. No esto corriendo. That's what I thought.
Okay, no esto corriendo. Thank
I
you.
forgot he Cuban
That's
though.
what he said. Thank you,
You
DC.
know he Cuban. You know it's different types of Spanish. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Spanish is different depending on where you're at.
No, Pitbull is Mexican, isn't he?
No, yeah, Pitbull's Mexican, but Cuban, Mexican, Argentinian, all of them got different Spanish. Like they got different dialects. Like a lot of their words are different. Like they got a lot of different words in each kind of Spanish. Honestly,
But what does it say about Pitbull Cruz legacy? Because this is the second time he said. Now, to be fair, Pitbull said the same thing about Shakur Stevenson
Pitbull won't
back
tank.
in 2023.
Pitbull won't tank.
Pitbull said that he ain't got time to chase Shakur around. Now he's saying the same thing about El
But
Rayo.
Pitbull just wants to get in there and have he want to get in there and fight Mexican style. He wants to get in there with somebody that's going to stand right there in front of him and he can just bang away at. That's what Pitbull want. Pitbull's really not that skilled. If you notice, Pitbull is not that skilled. He's not a skilled fighter. Like Pitbull, he likes to just sit there. Like Yuriokas Gamboa was piecing his ass up. Yeah, I know, Coach Diaz. The Spanish is different. Yeah, I know that because like Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Cubans. Like when I was learning Spanish, I was just sometimes I used to be like, "What the fuck?" Like, but and Portuguese is kind of Spanish, but it's not. But it's kind of it's like halfway. But Pitbull, like Yuriokas Gamboa, was piecing his ass up until he got drugged. The beautiful Queen Raina, Shalom Queen, peace and blessings to y'all. But yeah, all Pitbull has is them hooks. You right, Coach Diaz. That's all he is sit there and trying to hook with you. Like your boy was piecing his ass up, Key. The model. The model was tearing his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
And he really beat Pitbull, but Pitbull has a bigger fan base, so they had to give my nigga that loss. But yeah, Pitbull wants somebody. Pitbull, it'd be a good fight between Pitbull and who I want to see Pitbull fight, Key.
What?
I want him to fight. Damn it, Tevin Farmer fighting him now. My memory fucked up. The nigga Tevin Farmer fighting, Key. Yeah, I want to see
Zepeda.
Pitbull and Zepeda. Pitbull.
Yeah, that'd
That'd
be
be
good. Oh, that's a good
yes, it
fight.
is. Pitbull.
But I wonder how that's gonna work because I think after this fight in January, he's going back down. I mean, in February, he's going back down to
That's where
135.
Zepeda's at, Key.
No, but for Tank, he's going back down there for Tank. I don't think he want that smoke with Zepeda. I think he won't Tank. I think you're absolutely right. He
But
won't Tank.
Zepeda and Pitbull would be a banger, dog. Like that could be a pay-per-view
Man, that would be a sellout. Do you hear me, Upper? That's a sellout,
match.
friend.
I would love to see that.
That's a
I would love to
sellout.
see. I would love to see that right there.
Speaking of a fight, Erickson Lubin, his next fight should be announced. Is gonna be in either March. Yay, Lubin is officially off of our injured list. Lubin is I'm hearing that he's supposed to either come back in March or April, possibly May. They're trying to get the everything worked out, but it's going to be for the IBF final eliminator. So who has the IBF at 144? Somebody tell me.
Baccarat. Shout out to my nigga, that dude
Okay.
named Dave in the building. Long time, brother. Hope everything is well for you. Peace and blessings to you. Lubin don't want that smoke.
It's for the IBF. Salute to the beautiful Queen Raina. How you doing, Queen?
That's who has the IBF is Miratala, if I'm not mistaken. The one that
Yes,
just gave Tim
one of
Zoo,
them.
the one that just gave Tim Zoo his just due.
Yes, exactly. So so be looking out for that announcement coming up. Lubin's return for an IBF. I'm here for an IBF title eliminator. Salute to my Chicago brother Dave and Wendy.
Okay,
City.
peace and blessings to you, Coach Diaz, man. I appreciate you coming by, brother.
To this ghetto-ness. So as all this arguing is going on, Turkey decides to announce something that falls flat on its face, y'all. Okay. Turkey comes out and says the fight is done. Eubank Jr. and Conor Ben. Now, this is a few moments prior to that. He said that he has this huge card coming up. And then it was Chris Eubank and Conor Ben. So everybody was like, okay, he's saying that the pay-per-view is going to be $19.99. Should Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Ben be a pay-per-view fight?
In the UK. Shout out to my brother Banks, the boxing fan in the building. Peace and blessings to you, Banks. It'll sell in the UK because both of them are big in the UK. That shit won't even do 1,000 in America though.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, because nobody give a damn about you, Banks, or Conor Ben over here.
Like
do
that,
you
Upper.
Key? Huh?
Don't be like that, Upper. Come on,
I mean, Key. I mean, it's big because of their fathers. Like they're not their fathers. Their fathers, their fathers was warriors. You feel me? Their fathers was warriors. Their fight is not going to be the same fight. And then you got that motherfucking you got a stupid ass rehydration clause in that shit. Like this fight is gonna be a circus. This shit gonna be a damn circus.
Hey, Dondrick. Okay, but okay, y'all. Okay, now. All right. Well, that was the fight announcement. Then he doubled down, Upper. Now look at the names. So now we could do what I love to do, which is find these fighters a fight. Y'all can't cuss me out this time because Turkey put it out there. So instead of him announcing this schedule, he decided to say the ring can exclusively reveal that Turkey is currently in advanced negotiations to finalize deals for the upcoming fights with Canelo, AJ, Bud, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Tio, Jai Opataya, Chris Eubank, Conor Ben, Pitbull Cruz, William Zepeda, Martin Bacoli, Anthony Yard, Adam Azim. So let's play Find That Fight. I'm so excited. Okay, so we know Canelo and Bud. AJ versus
Give him Bacoli shit.
Bacoli already got what's his name? No, he got what's his name problems.
Well, I thought you just named Bacoli, so
Well, I mean, maybe if he gets done with those fight, if he wins that fight, Bacoli and AJ. Ooh, you think AJ should get in there with Bacoli?
Nah, but it'll get him out the damn way.
Upper echelon.
I'm sorry, I'm tired of AJ now, dog. They trying to put this nigga back at the top too. Nah, hell nah, dog. You don't deserve that no more. You better go ahead and fight Wilder. Y'all both at the end of y'all career. It'd be just like Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. Honestly.
Okay, what about with Shakur Stevenson, Tio, Devin, and Ryan?
Okay,
Ryan Garcia said in an interview that he's returning in May. Who?
Okay, you got Tiafimo, Devin, Ryan Garcia, and Shakur. Match them up. Devin versus Ryan, Shakur versus Zapata. Or you can go Shakur versus Ryan and Devin versus Zapata. Or you can go Devin versus shit. You make them four fight each other. Shit.
What about Pitbull Cruz? I want Pitbull Cruz versus William Zapata. I think that's a
I would
way.
love that right there. In a perfect world, we'd get that fight right there. In a perfect world.
So what about Inoue? Where did Inoue come in at? Hey Terrell.
Man, anyway, down there cherry picking. GM salute, King.
Oh, I think Inoue would be with that MJ fight. What I was talking about. Remember that?
Now he's fighting the other guy. He's fighting that dude that's 30-0. Inoue fighting that 30-0 guy.
Okay, and then what about Jai Opataya?
I think Jai Opataya is supposed to be I think somebody said that they're in talks with Purdue Jack. Not Purdue Jack. What the fuck? I call him Purdue Jack.
Badu Jack?
Yeah, I've heard that they reached out.
And Anthony Yard, I like to see Anthony Yard return. I like Anthony Yard.
They said Anthony Yard moving up and wait.
And who the hell gonna fight Adam Azim? Poor Adam. Okay, so it's gonna be called. It's gonna be called
Badu Jack about to be out of boxing. Because if he do,
yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Badu Jack said he want the smoke. So Jai Opataya them reaching out with Turkey.
So he said that these boxers will be fighting on the world's first Ring Magazine card in 2025. I'm hearing that this is supposed to be in the summer. Well, it's going to be spread out. Obviously, we can't get all of these fighters on one card. So it's going to be spread out. I'm hearing the 5v5 for Golden Boy and Eddie. Remember, I was saying it was supposed to be in March. They pushed it back. I'm hearing for May or June. And then that's when we're supposed to be getting this card. And it's going along with the new upcoming game called Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, with the collaboration between SNK and the Ring Magazine. So I did some digging, and this video game, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, the company is like a subsidiary, like they pretty much the Ring Magazine Turkey has some type of finances, investments into this company, so that's why they're announcing it with the video game. And be looking out for these fight cards to be announced. I'm hearing as early as one card could possibly be in March or in May.
We have an old game called Fatal Fury.
I thought so too. Wasn't that like an old school game, y'all?
Yeah, I thought that was a Sega Genesis game, Fatal Fury. I remember that shit. I used to have a Fatal Fury 1, 2, and 3.
Well, I guess Saudi and them bought it out.
Well, that'd be nice. Yeah, Fatal Fury, because ain't that the one with Andy and Terry Bogard? I think Fatal Fury. Yeah, Fatal Fury.
Yeah, it is.
Andy and Terry Bogard, the Bogard brothers. Yeah, that's my shit. Hell yeah, I used to have it on the Sega Game Gear and every damn thing. Yeah, Andy and Terry Bogard. I used to use Andy Bogard, the one with the blonde hair. He used to do that damn. He used to do something like a Soryukin, but he used to spin his oil.
Yeah.
Coming out with PS5 key.
It doesn't say. I'm waiting for more.
Yeah, they doing that. They need to bring back Samurai Showdown as well. Shit.
What about Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez? on the
I
Canelo
want that.
undercard.
I want that, but Tio is not fighting nobody. Tio is scared, but him and Ryan Garcia is a big payday for a lot of people. Devin and them should have got paid because honestly, Devin and them did a $4.8 million gate and over 320,000 pay-per-views. Now that adds up to $26 million for that fight, and Oscar popped their ass. That's what happens when you don't. That's what happens. That's why you got to get somebody to negotiate these deals for you, Key, and not Bill. Bill, you know something, Key? That was Devin's biggest fight, Key. Like that shit did 330 pay-per-views. It did 330K.
Oh my
No, that's Terry Bogard, Dragon Assassin that does that the Dragon Fist that where he sit there and do that jumping punch. Andy Bogard is the one with the blonde hair and the white pants that does a spinning Soryuken up in the air. But yeah, but hey, I need 2 people to support in the Cash App or the PayPal. Can I please get 2 people to support the ground for the day? Give you,
Hey,
give you this
Rollo.
good boxing talk. Can we get 2 people in the Cash App or the PayPal, please? Support the grind.
And I like that GM. Ryan versus T.O., Devin versus Pitbull. Well, then who did? Well, yeah, Shakur versus William Zepeda.
Yeah.
Well, then who is Pitbull supposed
You
to
just
fight?
said Shakur versus Pitbull, Key.
I mean, Shakur versus William
And you
Zepeda.
just said
But
Devin versus Pitbull.
Oh yeah, I did say that, didn't I? Because Devin did want Pitbull. But wait, whoa! I gotta call Cap. Because Pitbull said he didn't want to be around. He don't want to get in the ring with no runners. Now Devin gon' no disrespect, Rollo. Devin gon' run.
Devin ain't about to run from Pitbull. He gonna sit there and do him like he did Regis. He got Pitbull is 5'3". That nigga is 5'3", Key. Devin is gonna sit there and pop that nigga so goddamn bad. He gonna be popping the hell out of Pitbull. Pitbull gonna get the shit beat out of him before he can get close. You know.
So no payday for Pitbull.
Devin will make a comeback off Pitbull and look good because there's no way Pitbull will be able to close that damn distance, Key. He would keep getting plop, 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 plop. Just like Regis couldn't close the distance. Remember Regis couldn't close the distance? Pitbull won't be able to either.
Absolutely.
So those beat the shit out of Pitbull, man.
So there's also this rumor. I think this is the last talking point for Turki Al-Sheikh. Turki, there's rumors going around that Turki is trying to get down to a 1 belt. Basically, he's trying to eliminate all of the sanctioning bodies and get back to the 1 belt era. First of all, there was never a time when there was a one. I could be wrong. I don't want to say never.
WBA, and then the WBA split to the WBA and the WBC.
Oh yes, DZ. That's a good fight. Pitbull versus Navarrete. I think it would look like Navarrete versus Oscar Valdez.
Yeah, Valdez. Pitbull. People don't realize, man. Pitbull fight against a motherfucker with some length, and they got some decent power. Pitbull look. Y'all got to go back to Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy beat the shit. Giovanni. I've been said that, Rayo. Giovanni Cabrera beat Pitbull. Giovanni Cabrera beat Pitbull ass. That's what I'm saying. Pitbull can't fight against no boxer. Devin would beat the shit out of Pitbull. He'd be the worst than Giovanni Cabrera did, but Pitbull wouldn't be able to hit Devin with them hooks like he did Giovanni Cabrera because Devin is longer and Devin is bigger and Pitbull is 5'3". Could you imagine Devin Haney fighting somebody 5'3", Key?
Yeah, Regis. Isn't Regis like?
Regis like 5'7".
I don't know, Upper. I don't know anymore. I just think Regis needs to retire.
Yes, he does. He's about to get his marching papers.
Okay, thank you, Upper, so much. Well, Jado, that's what they're saying. They're saying that now that he's trying to consolidate everything. Basically, Turkey is trying to take over boxing. Now, one thing that I did some digging into the WBC, WBA, and WBO. Those are nonprofit organizations. So I'm not sure if he can even legally do something like that.
IBF is definitely not going. Rollo, ain't nobody said Devin was running. What are you talking about? We just said Devin would beat the shit out of Pitbull. I didn't say he was gonna run. I said Devin would do him like he did Regis. And
Rallo,
shout out to my nigga D1 in the Cash App with the $2 holler. He said, "What's up for the grind? Appreciate you, my man. He's doing his work. Hope you're having a good day at work, my brother. But peace and blessings to you, brother. I appreciate the lookout. Now I just need one more person to support the grind for the day. Who gonna be the last person to support the grind for the day? Just give me one person in the Cash App or the PayPal, and I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate
well, Marcus, you forgot he already has the ring belt.
who?
Remember, Turkey. Remember, he made the ring belt. Remember, let's first of all think about it, y'all.
Turkey
Think
owns
about
the
it.
ring.
Keith just said, hold on, wait. He said Keith just said Devin was a runner. So Rallo, you came in late, so we were making a joke. I was making a joke because Pitbull said that El Rayo, he's not rematching him because he runs around the ring too much, and we were making fun of that. And I said, now wait a minute. Basically, he's not a skilled. Pitbull is not skilled. That's the point I was trying to make. And so I said, you're gonna get in there with Devin. He has better feet than Rayo. He's gonna be, and Pitbull is gonna be chasing him around again. So you came in late. It was a joke, but it's okay. No biggie. Those sanctioning bodies ain't going for that. But okay, get this. This is the point I was trying to make upper. Now remember when Turkey and them they kept making all these different belts, ugly belts too.
They had a Negro belt. They had a damn Juneteenth belt. They had all types of goddamn belts, man.
So now with him trying to have, because they have the undisputed belt. Remember,
Yeah.
they gave it to Usyk now, right?
Exactly, King. He heard Devin name and just started windmilling already.
Right. So with all of with him, I can see something like that. By this being a us versus them upper in chat, what if it comes down to them saying we're gonna have our own M belt? You know what I'm saying? Because that's really how they get paid off them.
They tax them.
Fight.
They taxing people 2.5%.
Exactly. So what if that's what Turkey is doing with those ring belts and stuff too? Though
I already know he is, Key. That's why he putting belts on people back. He giving people belts that didn't even ask for it. Now this is a title shot, nigga. I didn't ask for no damn title shot, nigga. Get that motherfucking title, nigga. Shit. Just
so I'm here.
Take part of my motherfucking purse. The Earl got tired of that shit too. Remember, Earl spoke out about that like, God dang.
So, hey, Frequent, good to see you, King. So, y'all don't start now.
Shout out to my brother Banks. Banks always coming through in that motherfucking Cash App, man. Appreciate my nigga Banks for the $5 holler in the Cash App, bro. I appreciate you, family. You always appreciate it over here, bro. Appreciate it, man. And peace and blessings. I hope everything's well with you, my brother. Appreciate it.
Right. So yes, thank you, Banks. I'm here to debunk that. I highly doubt that, not to mention them sanctioning bodies is linked to the casinos and everything. Like, y'all better be careful the games that if this stuff, because look, all these whispers ain't coming from nowhere, because every time I hear a whisper, I tell y'all about it, and then I come back with an article. Have y'all noticed that?
They're trying to devalue the WBO and trying to go back to a 3-belt era. They trying to make the WBO not a major belt no more. They're trying to make it like the IBO. But also Turkey is trying to make the ring belt a major belt now.
Yes.
What Earl tweet say, GM?
We're about to get there right now. Speaking of Earl Spence, let's go. So Earl has just came out the woodwork this morning, and Earl is not happy. Earl Spence is not happy with the way boxing is going. So on his first tweet, let me pull it.
Him and Tape on the same page. They don't want that Turkey shit.
Absolutely. They are. Earl is throwing subliminals. I think Earl is putting us out there to see who gonna be bold enough to step up this time. So Earl, his first tweet this morning was boxing so effed up, right? So then one of the things was, is it about the business and everything? And he said for sure. So then Earl also said 2 hours ago that I really could be training, taking PEDs, juiced up for 2 years, taper off, and kill someone. Is nothing in place to protect these boxers, especially if you're not an elite fighter. They don't give a F about you.
Exactly.
This was in response to someone who said, how so it's changed your entire family lineage. Don't get it twisted and forget where you came from, champ. It could be worse. So Errol said that in response. And then so the general
Who was he
said,
talking to?
some fan. It was a
And shout out to
fan.
my brother Phenomenal Show in the building. Him and my brother GM. Peace and blessings to both of y'all, man.
Hey,
And
Phenomenal.
y'all make
So
sure y'all
then,
get
oh,
one
go ahead,
second.
go ahead.
Y'all make sure y'all get with GM so he can get y'all into the Discord, because you know the fight coming up in 2 weeks. Shawnee Bo, salute King. Peace and blessings.
Hey, Shawnee, where you been? So then,
the OG in the building. Salute to your OG. Key Chi-Town brother.
hey, KQ. Well, Lord, Rob is still behind. Lord G, somebody tell Rob. Somebody get my boy right. So then Earl Spence said, somebody asked him, so you really saying N-words really be cheating? And he said, I don't know for sure, but I think so. So then somebody said, for sure, it's not a business, it's a sport at the top. And he said, dead ass. So what is going on with Earl Spence? What is he trying to say low key? What is going on? Now, he's saying there could be some corruption.
Can be. He said it is, damn it.
And that there might be some cheating going on. I really find where he said, I really could be training, taking PEDs, juiced up for 2 years, taper off.
You know who he talking about? He talking about the most.
Upper, don't you start. Upper, don't you freaking start.
I wasn't about to say Tevin Farmer.
Don't you leave Tevin out of this. Oh my God. 2 weeks we need to be pumping and pushing that fight majority. Oh, we are. Don't even trip.
Okay, before Rod Walker, he good now. He good.
Okay. Okay, so who is Earl talking about? What is Earl talking about, y'all?
He talking about Bud.
He's saying get that snack-ish out of boxing.
He talking about Bud, man. Exactly.
So is he okay? Is people trying to pull the okay? Shout out to Manager Marty. I would never overstep my boundaries with Manager Marty, because Manager Marty has been studying drug testing and boxing for many years, and he's been reporting on it. So I am not his equal in that matter, because that's
Bud,
not my, that's not what I do.
Bud is a 135-pound fighter.
But yeah, but hold on, Uppers. But I will say, Manager Marty has been saying some stuff, y'all. Upper. He's been putting some.
You talking about the snack?
I find it. Yes. Yes.
I told you I took snack. I told you, like, I had.
Oh, my best friend is a druggie.
Yeah,
Come on, Upper.
I was on the silver program. Like, snack is good. Like, snack helped me cut weight, and it helped my muscle come back. And it was like, because I told you I used to take creatine and stuff whenever you work out and shit like that. You need supplements, because if you don't take the supplements, your body is not going to do it, especially as you get older. Like, my body is older now, with my injuries and stuff, I need something to help my body heal. And one thing about snack takes, hey, even the counselor, T. Orlando, he was on snack. Like, snack, like, I'm not taking the snack that they taking, but snack, like, for real, that snack shit, it takes away your recovery time. Like, your recovery time is gone. It gives you so much fucking energy. It's like a damn energy shot with caffeine on top of that shit, dog. I mean, no.
Upper's on the juice, y'all.
I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm just telling you, like, the train.
I don't want to ever hear you say nothing about boo boo.
I'm not a professional fighter.
Don't you do it.
I'm not a professional fighter. And I'm not taking the damn program that they take. The snack that they take they're giving up blood and they're getting their genomes, and then they have a specially designated program. I'm just taking the regular damn snack, like, and that shit right there is better than creatine. It's better than damn GNC Mega Man. All that shit, like the shit is good, and that's why I sat there and said a couple weeks ago, I say snack needs to be banned because I said the snack that I use, that shit had me feeling real good right there. So the shit that they taking is 10 times stronger, and they got a liquid variety. And if anybody knows anything about taking,
Oh,
no, I'm like,
upper.
if anything, anybody knows about taking vitamins, liquid vitamins goes a whole lot different than the pills. If you ever take vitamins, always get the liquid kind. But I had to do that to work out because my body got ravaged by 4 bullets in the upper body. I had to work my shit back out. My shit was an atrophy and all that shit, and it was helping me heal and everything for real. That shit has regenerative qualities. It has regenerative qualities. Like that shit helped my bullet wounds heal quick, Keith. Like just being honest. And I didn't even have the full snapback. Hey, bro, well,
Wait
the
a
silver.
minute. GM
One thing
said,
about it, bro, that silver is like $500 though. It's like $500, and that's not even the top shit.
no, wait a minute. GM said he took it and he grew a tail. Get out, log out, everybody. I'm sick of y'all
That dude
today.
name crazy as hell.
He said upper bent juice beating up the look and hurting the. He said, why is upper describing Balco? Y'all are done. Get out. I'm done with y'all. Yes, I think that
I'm just
well,
keeping it real with
okay.
y'all. I mean,
So
I've done it. Like shit.
okay, so I heard a whisper. I heard a whisper. I heard a whisper. And I'm hearing that it's going to be some drug changes coming
Yeah, that shit
soon
expensive as hell,
with
bro.
how fighters are going to be tested. Um uh I don't want to give out to I just heard a whisper. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And I find it mighty interesting that on his return, because Earl has been pretty much in the background. He ain't been saying nothing, posting on Instagram family pictures. He and his family thing. He building his businesses. Shout out to Earl Spence. He's gonna be one of a few black owners in America actually to own I think a gun
Yep.
range. Shout out to
Yep.
Earl Spence. I'm very proud of him. So he's definitely making his money, and he in Texas, so they're gonna be
And you
lined
know what's
up.
crazy?
But
What's crazy, right?
yes,
If you remember, Bud is a 135-pound fighter. He was bigger than Spence in the fight. And remember, he had that back muscle like Bud. That nigga bulked up. That's why he didn't fight Earl at first. And it wasn't no drug testing when he fought David Aronesian. Like the nigga done bulked up and busted some gloves. The nigga was bulked up, busting gloves and shit, dog. Like the nigga took all that time out and then he fought Earl. And like I said, like a 6-month regimen, like a motherfucker can do a lot of damn damage to somebody with 6 months of tapering off. And remember, Bud had that back acne and everything. Now I'm not saying that's no. This is what I'm saying. I'm not
upper.
saying Bud is dirty, but for that man to jump from 135 and to jump on up and still and look, Bud ain't never been hitting that hard like that. Bud, he got knockouts, but that nigga busted Earl shit up. Like he was busting Earl shit, and we seen Earl take from the hardest hooker in damn 147, Danny Garcia. Like we've seen Earl take some power shots. We've seen him take all that shit. And well, Rallo, I mean, I understand that, but your power don't really jump up like that as well. A person's power tapers off. Look at Tiafimo, his power gone. Like look at Roy Jones. From 154 to 160, Roy still had the power. 168, at 154, Roy had a 100% knockout rate. At 160, he had a 90%. 168, he went to 80%. At 175, Roy Jones shit dropped to like 45% knockout. Like, as you go up, your power goes down, bro. I mean, Shotty boy, I ain't trying to say nothing because Bud's never popped dirty. But I find it mighty ironic that he waited all that time before he fought Earl. Like what he said he wanted to fight. Earl called the nigga out right after the Ugas fight. If y'all remember, Bud stalled him out a whole fucking year. It stalled him out a whole year. Yeah, you stronger at 30. Yeah, but Bud almost 40, dog. He's almost 40, Rallo. And from 30, after 33, you start losing your strength, Rallo. So don't give me that. The last thing to go in a fighter is their power. The power is the last thing that goes in a fighter. And that's why fighters have a prime Rallo. So after they go down, Brock Howard at heavyweight, Roy had a 0 knockout percentage. But yeah, you start to decrease and digress. Bud's getting stronger as he getting older. He on some Baturviev shit, honestly. Who's 380? They must be talking about Bud's wife.
Upper echelon.
No, I was reading. I was trying to figure out what they was talking about, Keith.
Oh, I was about to go in on y'all. Like, y'all better not. Okay, you know what? We're not doing this. She's a beautiful queen. I'm not going to get involved in this.
No, I can't say nothing about big people. In Africa, she'd be a queen right there. They be trying to figure out how you do that. Shit. And we also gotta remember when women have kids, them kids fuck up your body, dog. Kids fuck up women's bodies. Some women can't bounce back. Damn, that dude they said Bud's wife is a
No. She's beautiful. She is beautiful. Anyway.
A BMW 7 Series, a big motherfucking woman. Damn.
Okay. You know what? We're not going to do this. She is a beautiful
Big
woman.
girls need love
now,
too. Big girls need love too.
Thank you. All I am saying, you guys, is that
if my wife got big, I still love her. If my wife got big, I still love her. Like, she wasn't big when I first got her. I tell her, let's go for a walk or two. Like, baby, come on. He said pleasantly plump. I ain't heard that since motherfucking, what movie was that?
Y'all are too much. Back to Earl, okay?
Yeah, let's get back to Earl. Fanon, what can you say about Fanon?
How much does it cost per day to test with VADA? So there's a program. I heard that it could be as much as
1,500.
Yeah, about 1,500. But for the year, if you were to do the 24/7, I heard it could be as much between like 30 to 45,000. But again, for that type of information, definitely check out Manager Marty's channel. Shout out to Manager Marty.
So they said Fanon will be here tomorrow. Big Dog Willie, salute, King. Peace and blessings. Well, fuck you, Big Dog Willie.
Hey, Big Dog Willie.
You lucky I seen that before I seen it, nigga.
Okay, so anyways, back to Earl. So now if we recall back in 2023, I'm connecting some dots here for y'all because I can't say too much. If we recall, after the Loma fight, Tank went on a he went on a tyrant, okay, a verbal tyrant against Devin. And he said one of the things he said was get that snack-ish out of boxing. Tank also said in that year, was talking about Devin, saying that that fight between him and Loma should not have went on because he broke the rehydration weight. Remember that upper allegedly, because it wasn't recorded. It wasn't recorded.
Look, he broke it with Loma and with Regis. And shout out to my man Animalistic Savant in the cash out with the $2 holler. I really appreciate everybody that's supporting on the grind. I appreciate that, man. Peace and blessings, dog. Peace and blessings to everybody that support the channel for the day. Y'all don't understand. I really appreciate that when y'all do look out like that. I'm supposed to be getting my monetization back in March, as long as I don't talk about the subjects that I ain't supposed to talk about. So, I might have to be censored a little bit, but I appreciate y'all for looking out while I am demonetized. I hope they give my money to OB too.
Rollo, that from my understanding, what some of the street people have said is that it wasn't nothing like that intentional. Actually, can't even get into that, but it was over. Somebody tried to set Tank up, but I'll let Tank up. Got me interested in snack for real. Lord Jesus, please, y'all.
Hey, Fresh Baker. Loma got his O took by what's my nigga name that Gamboa beat? Shit, I keep forgetting these damn names. He got that damn O took a long time ago, buddy. His second fight. So that O, and then Tiafimo put the 2 on it. He should get his 2 back. Loma should get his 2 back. Instead of Devin giving him his 3rd loss, he need to get his 2 back, Key.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's a good supplement, bro. Like, it's a good supplement. It's like I was on the silver, and that shit was like $5.70 for like a 90-day supply. It's kind of expensive. The motherfuckers expensive as shit. But they have a program that's like $2,500. Al Boogie in the building. Yeah, Orlando Salido. Yuriokas Gamboa destroyed that nigga. But yeah, they got like a program key that's like $2,500 for like a 30-day program that you go there and they do a comprehensive. And then they got the 3-month program that's like $8,000. That's like if you training for a fight, that's like an $8,000 program. So and like this, anybody that's been on snack, as a matter of fact, look at Bam Rodriguez. Bam Rodriguez could jump up 5 weight classes. Damn, Bam Rodriguez, he fights at 115. When he fought Sonny, that nigga was 143. So that's 115, 118, 122, 126, 130, 135, 140. My bad, that's 7 weight classes. Devin Haney fighting Regis Prograis at 140. The next day weigh-in was 165. So that's 140, 147, 154, 160, 164, 5. That's 3 pounds away from Canelo weight. Like, that's 3 pounds away from Canelo's weight, dog. Like, come on, man. That snack let people blow the fuck up. And that's why, like, you look at Devin, he look like a skeleton until he get his intravenous snack pack back, you know? Because I still don't understand, like, Key, I still don't understand how you can gain 25 pounds in, like, 15 hours. Like, and they can't say it's water because a gallon of water, that shit weighs like, a gallon of water weighs like at 4 or 5 pounds. So you mean to tell me that he puts in like 6 gallons of water? Like, how the hell do you do that? Rod Walker say SNAC stand for synthesized, non-detectable, animalistic compound. Sounds about right, Rod. Sounds about right. And shout out to my nigga EB Sweat a Lot in the Cash App with the $1 holler. Appreciate you, King. Every little bit counts. I appreciate everybody. My nigga EB always sitting in the cut.
Where's Cash Crypto? He in the cut too. Victor says 20 to 40K.
Days ago. Gallon is 8.3 pounds. Okay. Yeah, if he did it in water, it would have drowned him. So how do you rehydrate 25 pounds in less than a day? Like, I remember I had Rachel on here, Key, and remember I asked Rachel. Rachel said she couldn't even tell you how to do that. Like, that's some amazing shit.
Well, maybe he has stuff in his pockets, like they said.
And look, not only.
That's what they said. They said
he
had
the fucked up shit about it. The fucked up shit about it, right? The fact that he can rehydrate 25 pounds. Matter of fact, he can rehydrate over 15% and still go 12 rounds without getting tired. Like, if you rehydrate too much, it makes you sluggish and lethargic. This motherfucker rehydrated, and Bam do too. They rehydrate, and they don't even get tired. Shit. Boo didn't get the right snack. He must have got the plan I was on, the silver plan.
I just look. Thank you, all things. Hey, Outbookers, look, listen. Do do not be surprised, upper in chat, if some things begin to come out. That's all I'm saying, because I find that very interesting that Earl Spence is leading with that, with talking to the fans, and saying those. I'm gonna keep my eye on this. I definitely am. 10 liters of water, 4 liters of IVs, a bunch of carbs, and EPO. Lord Jesus, y'all are taking it there today. Upper started it as usual. Upper
How I
has started.
started?
Upper
Earl
has
started that shit. That was Earl. It wasn't me.
Well, I wonder how Ryan Garcia is going to be fighting. And speaking of testing, and he hasn't done any testing yet, though. He
But
should
you know
be
what?
tested, shouldn't he?
Yeah, but Ryan's always been the clean fighter program, honestly. But what's crazy is Bill and them is getting, well, everybody's trying to get clout off of Ryan Garcia, like they trying to do Tank. They see Ryan and Garcia both bring, and you can say what you want, but Ryan Garcia does bring some shit because Devin's last pay per view did under 50,000. Then when he fought Ryan, they did 330,000. So Ryan is a catalyst for pay per view. Like him and Tank did between 1.4 1.6 million. So Ryan does he brings the stars out. And exactly, GM. That's what I've been saying. When they fight over there in Saudi, it's no drug testing over there. And people keep talking about VADA. VADA doesn't even do fucking drug tests. VADA has to get your sample and send it to a different lab. That's too many hands and that's too many exchanges going on right there. If I want to fight somebody to sit there and transfer,
Kid
that's
Austin
not
said
right.
they don't do. Kid Austin said they don't do no testing over there. Shakur had to make a special request. Okay, if they didn't, then how did old boy just get popped? What's his name? That
They
boy just
don't.
got popped. He was supposed to be on Usyk and Fury's undercard. Remember, he had 2 substances. Let me look him up.
Oh no, because the dude put in the contract like Kid Austin dude that was gonna fight him put in the contract. Like you have to do a special request for that because they don't test over there. That's why we had so many upsets. That's why we had so many upsets. If you don't put it in writing in the contract, or you found a pack for 194, who's Israel? How many months supply is that? That ain't a 90-day supply, is it? Well, I got my shit last year. Yeah, you got a special request in damn test over there. That's why we've got so many damn upsets. Hell, it was no drug testing in the McCauley and Big Baby Anderson fight. And that's crazy right there, Key. Big Baby might have got motherfucking bamboozled.
No testing in Saudi. Wow, interesting. Well, I think you gotta request it. But I mean, wouldn't that be the same? Because I know the WBC. I think the WBC tests, don't they? I think it's in their policy, right? Is it the WBC or the IBF who's real strict on that? But that's America though. In Saudi,
that's in America though.
I'm not sure how them rules will work in Saudi.
That's in America. Hell, did Fury and Usyk have a drug test? Ain't nobody say, did it? We ain't hear shit about the drug test.
No. Let me look at that box rack.
I ain't heard shit about drug tests for Fury versus Usyk.
I'm gonna look it up.
Normally
to have that VADA check mark. No, it wasn't. There's no VADA. Normally they'll say they have the VADA check mark on it. I bet you Bud ain't making no special requests. Oh God.
Yeah, they're not.
I mean, I get it. I would be, for me, I'd be afraid that they would let that other fighter, you know what I'm saying, stack their hand gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they'll try to.
Exactly, Miss Barbara.
I swear to God. That's why
That's
I'm
why I
kind of.
said this. That's why I said, Miss Barbara D. I said, if my wife get big, I'm still gonna love my wife. My wife is my wife. I don't care. If my wife gets to 300-400 pounds, I'll be like, baby, let's go for a walk. Let's change my eating habits. And it's not because she's fat. If my wife is fat, I would still love my wife, but I would have my wife lose weight because it's health issues. And as you get older, health issues are not good. And even though she gets on my nerves, I want her to be around as long as she can. So, I will help her work out.
He said that he's gonna be juiced the F up. He's never popped dirty though. Okay, so Conte don't care about Usyk versus Fury testing. I don't see it on there. I don't see Vada testing out. That doesn't mean they couldn't have went to WADA or USADA. Doesn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just is we need further investigation. Pretty much, I need to dig deeper into that. Big private. Okay. I said I'm starting snack in February. Please, who is real? Don't. GM said he grew a damn tail now. Until his card was peaked. What y'all talking about? What happened? Big Dog Willie and Barbara D. What happened?
Yeah, who is they talking about? I don't understand. I'm over here lost like hell. Motherfuckers talk about private parts and shit. Like, what the fuck? And Barbara D said they hate on women that know their shit. So they hate on every woman over here. They hate on Key, Raider, Barbara D, Two Cent, Ashley Corner. They hate on everybody. They don't like women that know boxing.
Marshawn, all of y'all. Savage
Yep.
Killer Queen.
Yeah,
Um,
it must be talking about Playboy.
Anyways, y'all, look. If you're in the Dallas area, upper, congratulations to Dallas, Texas. Dallas police are not prohibited from arresting people for
I'm nowhere.
what you say? Oh, I thought he said something. Dallas police are now prohibited from arresting people for possession of 4 ounces or less of weed, y'all. Congratulations about them clicking up key. Okay.
I need to move to Dallas. Oh, they talk. I guess they talk about the LDBC. They said Alphabet Group.
Oh, okay. I think he deleted that one.
Give me 5 minutes, Key. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm trying to give y'all the best of me. No, he deleted that one. So tell me what he said about being clicked up. I think, shoot. Let me see. Somebody asked, are you trying to imply Bud was dirty? He said, I don't throw curveballs. If I did, I would have said it. So he's not implying that. No, it's okay, Barbara D. I was just making sure that I'm like, what's going on? No, Earl was talking about those boxers. Which one, Wendy? I know Earl looks in shape. I've been saying that since for the past couple months. Every picture that I've seen of him, he looks like he is ready. I have not talked about boxing clicks though. Unfortunately, I think he deleted that one, y'all. I'm sorry. And no, Earl was talking about these boxers and platforms that are being separated. That what they're clicking up like. Oh, I think that's the one where he said it's like a that it's a clown show or something like that, right? Is that the one you're talking about? He said, feel like I'm in school, all these clicks. Yes, because it's in my opinion. So let's get to the last point. In my opinion, I feel like boxing is going through a civil war right now. And I totally agree with Earl Spence for that, where he says, feel like I'm in school, all these clicks. Absolutely. I feel like it is PBC and possibly Pro Box on one side and everybody else on another. And These people who haven't, some of these boxers who haven't put in the work. Now, I will never say not to get your money. Okay. Like, don't, of course, always, be in a position to take care of your family, whether you're a man or a woman. Okay. Hey, crush. But how do I say this? How do I say this? It appears that Turkey is trying to consolidate. He's monopoly or privatizing. Not privatizing yet. He's basically pulling a low key, trying to take over and put these cars together. The problem with Turkey is that his announcements are falling flat, and the fights that are being made will have a better chance of being successful in America. And he's trying to put his own pizzazz and spin on it, trying to make it concerts and everything and attracting other people there. But I can't help but to wonder, if you just put $1 billion in the zone, you just bought that video game, you just did $100 million deal with the WWE, you're about to have your own boxing league, you got the Ring magazine, hell, he got Michael Benson. You got all these things working for you, right? Like, you done bought up all these things, and you don't care about making a profit, but you're having them fighters go over there, put their careers on the line, and then how much are they being taxed? Do they have to make the same threshold that Golden Boy have? The real question that I have is, how much are the promoters being paid and the managers? You know what I'm saying? Like, are the percentage cuts still the same? Would Eddie Hearn them even be needed, since Turkey is putting up everything, marketing, signing the fighters? Because it damn sure, I mean, Ali Act and everything is out the window, is out the door. I have so many questions about his business blueprint, bringing those fights to the U.S. Absolutely. I don't think phenomenal. I think that he wasn't planning on having those numbers come out of California. When we got the numbers for the Bud fight in all this glory, and then that's when he went on that rant saying he'll never come to America again. You saying 30%, Brock Howard, but really though, because think about it, the managers
25 to 30%.
Okay, that's in America. I'm talking about in Saudi, where these fights are being signed, and everything else. They don't. Eddie Hearn is not doing anything for marketing for these fights. He does it with the PBC Peep Game. We saw, like, think about what Eddie Hearn was doing for the Canelo fight. He haven't had to do anything but sit front row with the Saudi Arabia cards. I have questions. I really have a lot of questions.
He gets paid to do shit. Like, Turkey wants to do it. Fuck it. Turkey, see, this is what I be telling y'all. Math doesn't math, right? They don't care because it's called sports washing. And you say what you want, keep it, they're washing money. That's why they're not even really promoting shit. All they're doing is putting on fights, saying that they spent such and such, and cleaning their money up. And that's why they're trying to get all these different industries. People got to realize, where is 70% of opium produced at? Remember Bin Laden? No. Remember Bin Laden? All his money came off opium. The opium is over there. China has opium, but they don't have more than Bin Laden and them over there in the Middle East.
No, excuse me, Vietnam. I think Vietnam is the number one producer of opium.
Yep, but Bin Laden remember they said Bin Laden made almost $1 billion off of his opium. They got opium over there too. And you got to realize it's a lot of money over there. And they also got MTK Global. They was trying to wash money. Yes, Al Boogie, Afghanistan. Afghanistan is one of the biggest producers of opium. And the Irish Mafia, that's what Daniel Kinahan was. And remember, they tried to lock. Well, Kinahan's still a wanted man right now. For sports washing and sports betting and all that shit, and washing money and shit. So now they got Turkey al-Sheikh losing all this money, but they're washing the money. And like I told you before, most people charge 40% to wash money. So you losing 40 cents off of every dollar. Turkey is sitting here washing money off 20%. Putting on boxing matches. He'll put on a boxing match, he'll put 120 million and he'll lose about 30 million. That's 20%. That's good business all day. That's good business all day. They have found a more cost efficient way to wash their money. And that's why he's trying to get all these entities because can't nobody say how much money is going into this, so they can't question the
Upper, you went out.
books.
Yeah.
Extraditable country.
Upper, you're going in and out.
I said Saudi's a non-extraditable country. My bad. I said Saudi's a non-extraditable country. I'm Saudi. Saudi don't ain't. Could you hear
Yeah,
me,
Rick.
Keith?
Yeah, Rick. Yeah, Rick Glazier just be talking. I felt the same way. Phenomenal and Big Supreme. Hey, Big Supreme. I feel like you know what 2025 is gonna be.
A year of discovery.
A year of the Ricos. It's a lot
You
of
might just
Ricos
get hit
coming
with the
down the line.
Rico. You
And a
might
lot
just
of
get hit
Rico.
with the
I
Rico.
think some people. And I'm not just talking about in boxing,
But you
music.
can't hit
It's just
nobody
a
with a
lot,
Rico that's not in America. How
huh?
you? And see, that's the problem with America. They keep trying to force their laws on the rest of the world. Like you can't hit them people over there with the Rico. They don't give a fuck about America.
Exposure. No, okay, but he's doing business with companies here in America.
He just
They
won't
can
come
get
back.
hit. You
He
think?
just
Wait a
won't
minute.
come
Hold
back.
on. Hypothetically. Hold on. Hypothetically. What you think? What y'all think? Oscar De La Hoya would do if them people came to his door?
He gonna tell. He gonna tell. He been tricking the game too long.
Oh, Oscar! I swear to God, I would. I pray that if no, I don't
You
wish for his downfall. I don't wish that for nobody.
you not
But
taking
if that
Oscar
was
away from
to
that.
ever happen to Oscar, I hope the police cameras are on because I would love to see his reaction.
You're not taking Oscar away from that white girl. Nuh-uh. You're not gonna take him away from his Charlie. You telling him he got to go to jail and he not gonna get the ski no more? Oh no, Oscar telling on everything. He gonna do like Bob Arum did. Remember Bob Arum told on Daniel Kinahan. Remember Keith? Bob Arum gave out a damn 5-page testimony on his ass.
Oh God, he said, imagine if Oscar being walked out in cuffs and a nasty thong. God no. I mean, I just think that's what I said, Big
But that
Supreme.
was
I
stupid
said
as
no, but
hell.
I said that's what I said, Big Supreme. Like the companies he have is here in America, though. Like they gonna catch him. He is not trying to wear fishnets in the feds. Lord Jesus, y'all. Lord, I swear to God, I would love to see that. That would be hilarious, Upper.
Hey, I can imagine. Look, Oscar gonna tell before they bring him his damn Coca-Cola and a Burger King.
Yeah.
He ain't even gonna get a chance to get his damn meal.
Oh, GM, stop it. Wave an 8 ball in Oscar face. He on the phone.
Exactly, Big Supreme. And look, Big
Upper, go in and come back out because you're
Supreme.
going
That's what I'm gonna say. They're gonna put a
you're going
ball of
in and
that
out.
of some of that Peru.
Go in and come back out because your thing is messing up.
All right, I'm just about to get over with.
I see that phenomenal show. I see that. Yo, it's a lot of shell companies being used, bro. Man, it's crazy. Need don't read my messages. I'm not. He said he using yeah, it's a lot of shell companies, bro. It's a lot of shell companies. Lord, these rabbit holes that I've been going down. I just got a feeling. I got a strange feeling. I think that I'm gonna keep it 105 with y'all. I think one of the straws that broke the camel's back was that Bud Crawford and Madrimal fight. Turkey cussed out America. And then Bob Arum cussed out Turkey. And PBC has been eerily quiet. And they the ones that's been giving up their fighters. I don't know. I think I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much, maybe I'm overthinking. Celebration with okay, thank you so much, Big Supreme. You refuse to go down with Tori. Oh, come on, phenomenal. Come on now. Doesn't Saudi Arabia have really tough drug laws and they execute people for everything? Yes.
Yeah, but
Yes.
right outside, that's only in the capital. Only in the capital. If you outside the capital, then no. But you want me to tell you what's crazy though, Key? I did some research, right? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know that in 2024, Turkey Al Sheikh in his rider season, they lost $413 million on fights. I mean, no, my bad. They spent $413 million in putting on fights, and they only got $310 million back. So they lost $113 million dollars in fights. They spent over 400 and only got 300 back. Do you know what that equals to, Key?
Bankruptcy.
No, you spend 400 and you get 300 and you get 300 back. What percentage of your money did you get back?
I'm sorry, I can't get past that they lost. They couldn't recoup the extra 100 million.
Well, look, that's 75%, Key. Out of the money they spent, they got 75% back. So they paid 25% to wash that money if you think about it. Remember how much money he said he lost on the Usyk and Fury first fight? Then he lost on Bud and Madrimov and Eminem. And then he even lost on that Christmas fight that they had with Deontay Wilder and all them on that card with all the heavyweights.
Mm-hmm.
They steady taking L's, but they're not mad. They're not mad about it because they got 75% of that money clean. They're not paying them fighters with clean money, Key. That's why them fighters is coming over there and they're getting paid in cash. Did you know that? They're getting paid in Saudi cash. And it's up to them to put the money in their accounts. And then they're getting taxed. They're getting taxed as well. They paying a Saudi tax fee. And if they're in the UK, they got to pay another fee. And then if they're in America, you also got to pay a tax on making money outside the US as well.
Oh,
I think it's on
the UK. They have another penalty. If you are from, like us, United States or Canada upper, you're going to have to pay a traveling fee to the UK of $12.75. Ain't that crazy? In order to even come inside the country.
That's bullshit.
I'm like, dang. That's a
At least
lot.
it's only $12.
Okay,
but
think about it though. I think UK is what, a top 15 destination in all of America and all of the world. Man, think about how much money they finna be pulling in from that tax. That's UK is taxing. They just taxed Tyson Fury 30 M's, bro.
you know Trump about to start. You know Trump putting them taxes and tariffs on people now too. He taxing Chinese people and stuff.
Nobody, Barbara D. She says, so who in the chat thinks Turkey is king of boxing? Nobody. Some ain't right with them. Now,
Rallo and frequent flyer, Miss Barbara D. Rallo and frequent flyer. They call him excellency.
All of a sudden, Tyson Fury retired. I would retire too. I swear to God, y'all.
Well, Tyson Fury has pending charges. You know, he can't come to the U.S. because of that MTK Global shit. Tyson Fury, his mansion, he can't even go to his mansion. They destroyed his mansion, like he was banned. Like, imagine you buying a mansion in the United States and you can't even go to your house.
He said that I swear to God, y'all tax me some money like that, bro. I don't ever want to see y'all ever again. I swear to God, y'all would never have to worry about me. That's because he can't come back to the U.S. I told y'all Turkey cussed out everybody after that Madrimov and Bud fight. I've been connecting these dots. Every time I come up with something, I got another article I'm bringing. I've been bringing y'all articles every week about this man and the things that they're buying up. They're resurrecting a video game, for Christ's sakes, and putting that into the card in the Ring magazine. Come on, bro. Y'all can't tell me something ain't right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If they put it on PS5, I'm definitely getting that damn game.
You
I
better
don't give a
not
fuck
be a
what y'all
part of
think.
the problem. You better not be a part of the
Hey,
problem.
that was one of my favorite games, Key. Like shit. I hope they. Hey, I'm gonna put a request to Turkey, man. Make sure y'all do Samurai Showdown too. Shit.
Oh my God. Please
But
don't.
look how much money Turkey lost trying to go up against Canelo at the Spear. Remember that? Motherfucker had $20,000 seats. Ain't none of them motherfuckers
Oh,
said.
with Dana White. And what did they come out with? WWE and Dana White, UFC, and all of them partnership deal. Look at, $100 million 10-year deal starting in 2026.
Do you know
It
that
is
Turkey and them
so weird.
they lost $40 million going against Canelo? They lost $40 million going against Canelo. That was their biggest loss last year. They had seats at the Spear for over $20,000. Ain't nobody buy them damn seats. They had to drop the price of the damn tickets 3 times. Remember, Key?
Mm-hmm. I promise you, Brian, you bet not. Let me tell y'all something. If this go down, all these haters of the PBC who decided not to, go over there or who have expressed their frustration, some of y'all gonna owe them an apology. Cause I see it. I've never seen in business a take. Walmart don't even move this fast. And
I'm gonna
Walmart
tell
takes
you.
all of the
You
mom and
want me to tell you
pop.
the last time somebody? You want me to tell you the last time somebody took over some shit like this, Key? It was AT&T. AT&T took over the shit just like this. They took over the phone company. They took over long distance. They took over all that shit. And remember, the government came in and broke AT&T up because AT&T they was taking out MCI. They took out MCI. They was taking out all the competitors. AT&T was the conglomerate. AT&T was the big thing in the United States. The federal government came in and broke AT&T up because if not, Sprint and all them motherfuckers couldn't make it because AT&T was shutting them down. They called AT&T a monopoly, and they effectively destroyed AT&T's monopoly because AT&T was in control of everything. You don't remember MCI? They shut MCI down.
No, I
Maybe
did.
that's before people's age. I guess people don't remember that shit.
AT&T still buying up ish.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about the '90s
not
though.
better
I'm
than
talking about the
not
'90s,
better than
Brian
what
King.
T-Mobile doing right now. Hell, T-Mobile is killing the game. Turkey is doing some Enron. That's what I was thinking of, Rod. I swear to God, I was just thinking about Enron before they got shut down.
My nigga
I
Thrill Hill in the building. Salute, King.
You okay? Oh, I'm happy that you're okay. I pray that everything went well. We didn't know. I'm glad you're okay, Thrill Hill. What hand you roll up with? What? They break them fools in half. They effed up singular. You remember singular? Who really buys magazines these days at time? Man, do you see them prices? And he gonna charge for the other fights. He said that he was trying to make it free pay-per-views. Free fights. We ain't seen one yet, y'all. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all some ain't right in the sauce. Upper, I don't know where Upper went. I'm glad you're okay, Thrill Hill. Show the ish bigger than Nino Brown. I promise y'all, like, I get what y'all saying. And yes, Big Supreme, I believe some going Black Parent. Hey, yes, South Bell too as well. Everybody got sucking down. But you never seen oh, that's where it came. I have not seen that movie in a long time, Big Supreme. Long time. So
Well,
seen State
I'm
Property.
glad you okay, Thrill Hill.
But I just find it okay. So everybody here is on the same page. Everybody think that there's something going
I've
on.
been
Because
saying
I
all
mean,
that,
just think.
Key. I've been saying that shit. I've been saying it when he first started a year ago. I ain't stupid. I know how to watch money. Shit, a criminal knows
I wonder.
a criminal knows a criminal.
Oh my God, Upper, you're not a criminal.
Well, I
You're a
was.
formal
Yeah,
criminal.
I'm a former criminal, but I have the criminal mind state. I understand shit. I ain't stupid. I'm hip.
I know you're not stupid. I never said you were
No, I ain't
stupid.
say that. I ain't say you said that. I'm talking about Turkey. Turkey think motherfuckers stupid. I ain't stupid. Daniel Kinahan think people stupid. I ain't stupid. I see what's going down. I see what's going down. I see the way you wear everything.
Thank you, Big Supreme.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you all. Thank.
yes. What the fuck did Bud look like holding Turkey hand like that? Like, is that Turkey is making all these niggas hold hands? Is Turkey on his Diddy shit now? Because Turkey is making
No,
niggas
but you
hold
know, no, no,
hands.
no, no. In the Middle East, no, it's like that. When I was in Dubai a few years ago, Upper, that's how some of them when we were at the mall. That's how they do. Some they it's like it's part of their culture.
But Turkey is giving people his left hand to hold, and people don't even understand what that means in damn so. I mean, in Saudi, you're never supposed to shake somebody's hand with the left hand. Do you know what Muslim?
And I think that was the right, right?
Huh?
Was it the right?
You're supposed to shake with the right. You're not supposed to shake with the left. 'Cause the left is the hand that you use to wipe your ass with. Ronnie Bravo, salute, King. But yeah, he be making people shake his left hand, and that's the hand he wipes his ass with. That's what all Muslims wipe with their left hand. Like it's a universal law, and he's got people holding his left hand. Like he's basically shitting on people.
Mike Carpenter.
He's basically shitting on people, Keith.
Thank you, Upper. Mike Cappinger, as you guys call him, just reported that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia jointly asked the court Wednesday to pause proceedings for 90 days surrounding the suit against Garcia due to a tentative settlement, per a legal document obtained by ESPN. This development comes as Haney and Garcia are closing in on a deal for a rematch in the second half of 2025.
Oh wow, I would love to see that. Yeah,
It's corrupt and
Bud held the hand, beat dog. He was holding the hand. And it's funny though. Like that's disrespectful as hell, Keith. Instead of shaking hands, you got people holding your shit hand.
oh, Upper, come on now.
Keith, look it up. Look it up. In Muslim countries, you're not supposed to shake with the left hand because that's considered the hand you wipe feces with. Black parent salute.
Big Supreme Court. Oh Lord. Hey Ronnie. Now you called him Cappinger earlier. I thought it was Coppinger. I didn't say Cappinger. I was reading y'all
Ronnie
comments.
Bravo. A lot of them people ain't been. Shakur ain't never been a lineal champ. Um, what's Shakur's boy name that got beat by Nick Ball? What's his name again?
Raymond Ford.
Raymond Ford ain't never been lineal. Most of the people ain't never been lineal. Ronnie Bravo. So don't do that, bro. Exactly, Ron Walker. Shake
Ronnie
my shit hand.
Ronnie is Ronnie just be joking. That's why he got laughing emojis. He said, y'all are mean. Everybody is mean in this chat today, y'all. Y'all being mean today. How do we like the fight? Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. It appears that both teams were able to come to a legal, settlement on both ends. Or agreement. Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia in May. Do you guys think it will be different? Does Devin Haney have a chance?
Not if Ryan Garcia is in shape, you don't. I'm telling you now, if Ryan Garcia is in shape, he's going to sleep this time. And I think if Tank would have got invited, I still don't think he would have showed up because Tank don't need Turkey. And Tank ain't about to damn shake no shit hand. And it's crazy how all these boxers. I'm a tweet Bud on Twitter. I'm gonna be like, Bud, did you know you shook a shit hand? Because that's a form of disrespect. Like if you try to offer your left hand to a Muslim or Arab or anybody like that, they will get offended by that shit, Keith. Like that's basically saying fuck you for real. And this is no lie. You can look it up. Anybody that knows, they know you. If you know, you know. Like offer somebody the left hand, that's real disrespectful. That's real disrespectful offering somebody your left hand because your left hand is where you wipe your ass with.
Um, I think we got some developments coming out soon. That's what I think. I think PBC should be announcing their card, the rest of their spring schedule after the or either a few days before or after the Benavidez fight. I'm hearing PBC has another card. Of course, you know about Earl Spence in April or at the end of March. I heard April. I'm sticking with April. And then they have, of course, the May card, and I'm hearing a July card. This comes on the helms of Turkey's 2025 card extraordinaires with all them people that we named. Shoot, there's so many fights, y'all. It's an abomination. Oh Lord Jesus, thank you guys. We know that. Rob, be nice today. What if they got their right hand amputated or broken? Oh my God.
Then ain't no handshakers, Ronnie Bravo.
Oh, Thrill Hill, I didn't know that. Okay. I hope you be okay, man. I'm glad that to see you back. It's been a while. Very thankful. God bless you and your family. Um, we got a lot of fight cards coming up, and what's kicking us off is Diego Pacheco versus Steve Nelson. I can't wait to get that card ready for y'all. We also have the Inoue versus the Kim on the 24th, Pacheco and Nelson on the 25th, and then the card that matters, David Morrell versus David Benavidez on February 1st. Upper, are you excited? Are you guys excited for that? Bring back the 88 Volvo back to the dealership. Okay. You know what? I'm so done with y'all. I'm so done with y'all. Um, Steve Nelson on Snack. What is wrong with y'all in Snack? Come on. They're not popping dirty, y'all. Do you know how many fighters is on Snack? Like, for real, y'all. Yeah, turkey bag looks sneaky if you ask me. Something ain't right with this turkey thing. Maybe I'm being paranoid. But I feel like we about to have some new developments in boxing. I'm hearing some whispers. I'm hearing some whispers on a lot of things. It's not nice to offer the okay, thank you. I know, Rod. I know. Maybe Turkey is not being as formal. You know what I'm saying? Because, maybe he don't want to be like that. Brian, no, I'm not. Maybe he don't want to be like that, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all getting on my nerves. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all today. Thank you, all things. Upper, you got anything else? Hey, B Dog.
Nah,
Yeah, Upper on Snack.
peace and blessings to everybody. I appreciate everybody for coming out today, everybody support. Peace and blessings to all y'all, man. I will see y'all tomorrow. Of course it is, Track.
Which
Track, I don't be saying bullshit, man. I be saying shit. Y'all be thinking I be joking. I be dead serious when I say shit, man. I don't just say shit just for the hype. I keep it real.
Big Supreme, his eye messed up. He can't be a duck. He got his eye messed up. Okay, so look. The Whispers, hey Teach. The Whispers is on PBC front. I'm calling it now. It's a civil war occurring in boxing behind the scenes. A lot of moves are being made. A lot of promoters, a lot of big time people behind the scenes are not happy. So be looking out to hear these things, the separation and divide occurring. Also, I'm hearing things about drug tests. I think you missed that part. I'm hearing that they're looking into drug testing. Some of these fighters we just had in 2024. Well, no. Actually, just a couple weeks ago, we just lost a fighter. I forget his name. I'm gonna have that for y'all tomorrow because I forgot to talk about him and say rest in peace to that king. So a lot of things are being looked at. Not to mention the WBO has introduced a retirement plan. They're trying to get it, basically. Don't be surprised if you hear the word union come out. Wanting to unionize boxing, possibly get retirement savings, possibly get medical benefits, all those type of things. But, those things require work. And if they're trying to push this stuff forward, of course, the government is going to be involved. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So you said it first. I know. So I'm just saying, like, it's a lot going on behind the scene. We as non-professional fighters can use snack. We're not trusting Victor Conti snack program. Thank you guys so much. Okay, salute to those queens, Barbara D and Marshawn West. Salute, beautifuls. So I'm just saying, you know, it's only January. We got 11 more months to go, and it's about to be a wild ride. It's about to be a wild ride, but of course, I'm gonna be back tomorrow for you guys. Keyshawn Davis has been doing some interviews, and we got to go over those.
His ducking ass.
Shout out to you, Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to the chat, man. Thank you guys for coming through. Everybody from Big Supreme, always good to see my boy. All things, Rob Walker, the beautiful Raina, beautiful Barbara D, Teach, Marshawn West, Savage Killer Queen was in the building. Shout out to the new faces I saw too. Lord Jesus, Ronnie, don't you be on your what's his name? Truth. Don't you be on your truth thing. Truth for you to do that with Loma. Don't do it. Marcus, always good to see Marcus. Phenomenal Show was in the building. Rob Walker was in the building. EB Sweat a lot behind the scenes. Animalistic. Okay, Brian, the king of the chat, of course. I got you. All things. My right hand. Banks was in the building. Salute King Brock Howard, Black Parent. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all so much. Lance, oh God, please don't. Lord Jesus. Thank you guys so much. As always, I am out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army, assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody, kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck, nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 boy sale, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off straight go. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze.